A Terra Ground Flare Blitz, but a Surf to cover that!
Ow.
Great play from Random. Taking out both Terra and Talonflame in a single click. But here comes Tatsugiri. And again, Nighttech does have that massive numbers advantage against a Random.
I wonder if we may see some setup here just trying to take it, or just going straight for the kill, because this Titan is still at 100%.
So a Belly Drum is on the board, but I think between the Abomasnow and Granbull, it's more than able to, Nighttech will be more than able to handle it.
It looks like Nighttech's going to be able to take this game 1. I'm not sure if this Titan will be able to stand up to 4 Mons, unless it has something crazy in its back pocket.
Could always critical hit through everything.
That is a good point.
And Terra has been exhausted. But you do need to have the Belly Drum set right here. Else you're not able to get through that Granbull and Abomasnow. And even with, it's still dubious. But Titan is a really bulky Pokemon, so even if it doesn't one-shot, there is still the possibility that it's able to survive a hit and continue its onslaught after.
Very true indeed. Let's see what Random comes up with here, if they can clutch out this game.
It's all down to Titan. There's the Terra Ice. Draco Meteor drops onto it. Citrus Berry activates, giving it more HP. And an Ice Spinner to finish it off. Unfortunately, I don't think without a Belly Drum it'll be able to get through the rest of the team, though.
Most not. It should be faster than Abomasnow, but I don't know if it'll be able to take a KO in one hit.
There's the Belly Drum, but I'm not sure. Aurora Veil. Okay, that leaves an opening
so
up.
Now there is a chance.
Just critical hit? Oh.
Not take it down.
There's no critical hit. Yup. Again, another hard-fought battle where at the end there's still a kernel of uncertainty despite the numbers advantage.
We've got some good games going on so far.
And of course, as we're on this mission screen, you can see all the different art pieces people have made for this collaboration. Just tons of talented artists that you can join in on. Everyone is able to submit one fan art piece in support of the team of your choosing. I know I have personally, so give it a shot if you have the time.
There's been some great submissions so far. I've been looking at them. Some of them, I saw a submission that was so good, it got me to re-download Zenless Zone Zero. Now, I'm not proud of that one, but the art was incredible, so it might have been worth it. We're just going to get our next game going soon.
All right, we're about to move into our next game. And from the sounds of it, there's a pretty bulky Pokemon on the screen.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, the game just ended, actually.
So we're going to be going on to the next game after.
So these arts are naturally themed around, the event theme, obviously.
Fortnite
and Gacha games. Yeah.
That last one was really nice. I like the Mine and Plusle.
The Mine and Plusle.
Yeah. Just scrolling through the art gallery, looking at. I've been following like hella artists on Twitter, just looking at everybody's art. It's been awesome to see.
You can check out the website too, and you can just see all of the collaboration arts made before the event, and just find your favorite artists. And if none of them are present, you can find your new favorite artist too.
That is very true.
All right, we're back on the game.
Next game up.
Flowered Bread. This is me and Danji's champions. So we may be a little biased.
We can't be biased. Can't be biased. No corrupt commentating.
Of course, no corrupt commentating, but that is our buddy down there.
Maybe
He is
a little.
incredibly skilled. He is playing for Team Gacha.
So we see.
Oh, overheat roast this fortress. There will be no hazards from that Pokemon coming on the screen.
Let's see what Flower has in response to that there.
It's a very strong start from Voma.
Colossal is down to -2 special attack, but we'll see. And the Banette comes back. Oh, let's see what we have here.
How will this advantage? How will the Banette take advantage of this Colossal down 2 special attack stats? Heavily weakened. A Swords Dance, but will a Will-O-Wisp? No, it's a Stone Edge miss.
Terrible for Yoma right here. Poltergeist comes down, and Colossal lives the Poltergeist.
Colossal survives and is able to throw down a Stone Edge, but it doesn't do even half.
Out.
And a Shadow Sneak to finish it off.
Now this Banette does have a life orb, so the clock is ticking.
And here comes Staraptor.
Stealth Rock's damage.
It's a faster Pokemon, so this Banette is effectively cooked should Staraptor go for Brave Bird. At least normally.
Taking it back, and Corviknight comes out.
Yup. Perfect counter to a Pokemon like Staraptor.
Damn it, honestly. And here comes Gardevoir. Very here, but the U-turn comes out.
That allows Flowered Bread to reposition, likely into that Banette, as it has the type advantage, but that Spiritomb could come out too. But this Pokemon...
Shadow Sneak would kill this Gardevoir right here.
It certainly would with a Life Orb, and it's level 93. Banette has one good stat, and it's attack. As you can see. Yep. Now, Flower, who was on the back foot, is now in the... he has the advantage now.
That is true. Let's see, Staraptor comes back out. That Stealth Rock damage is racking up.
It can only switch in one more time safely before the next Stealth Rock will slay the Staraptor. And of course, that Corviknight is a wall just in its way. If it can't get past that, it won't be able to break. And of course...
Spiritomb comes back out. The Brave Bird does a shit ton of damage. And now Staraptor and Spiritomb are both just on 13%. And back in comes Corviknight. Let's see if this Brave Bird kills the Staraptor. And there it is.
And it does fall.
I expect to see a roost from Corviknight next turn if it has that.
Only if it gets the opportunity to, as this Arbok could seal its fate before it has the chance.
Let's see what we have.
But Corviknight is known for its defenses, so there's a Terra Dark knockoff.
Yes, that Corviknight would have been fried.
That was a good sack from the Flower, since Spiritomb wasn't really going to be doing much the rest of the game, and scouting that Terra was just an amazing play. But now Terra has been exhausted. Flower has an even bigger advantage now, even if the Spiritomb fell, as now you don't have to play with that mind game.
Exactly. I don't believe Flower has burned their Terra yet, so they also have that option as well.
Yeah, that Mightyena in the back. Look, not many people rate Mightyena well, but that Intimidate ability could be clutch in sealing out this end game as
an Ice Cube. Another Ice Cube.
Well, it's today's Ice Cube's day, and because of its Ice Face ability, it will be able to take one attack freely.
And I assume we'll see a belly drum coming in here. There it
is. And now that Terra's exhausted, this end game is looking a lot cleaner. As the Ice Spinner comes out to take out Arbok. Now, Ice moves will fry this Rayquaza, but it carries extreme speed.
Only the extreme speed.
But it's not enough!
It doesn't do anywhere near enough damage.
As Ice Spinner fries this.
And this Chestnut will also get fried by an Ice Spinner. There it is.
Yep.
Defense be damned. Taking game 1.
Ice Cube's assault was just too much for the rest of Yoma's team to handle.
That belly drum Ice Cube is dangerous.
And that was game 2, from what I saw on the showdown screen.
Oh, that was game 2. Okay. So we're going to game 3 now. That was
Yoma
and
Flower.
And we can just click on the game 3 of 3 to see this best of 3 game reach its conclusion.
Incredible. All right, we're moving into another game. Just give us 1 second. Sit tight. Of course, if you want to catch the action from yesterday's game.
Game 3.
Oh, okay, here it is. Game 3. Wishcash.
Mandabuzz eats the Stone Edge. What's he going to return with? A
Foul play, turning the attack set of Wishcash against it. But the Wishcash is still in a position to KO this Mandabuzz.
It's because it is currently faster.
If you hit.
Another Stone Edge back.
If you hit.
That is a good point. You never know with Stone Edge. I'm sure Gacha game players are used to the gambling.
Good mid ground from Yoma, just clicking Liquidation to secure that knockout without risking the Stone Edge.
Mhm.
Of course, this Wishcash has 4 attack. Oh, Luminion. The calm Luminion. Surely it can take 1 hit before
a good amount of
KOing the
damage.
Yep. And the Hydro. What will Yoma go into next?
All going to be about trying to get this Regieleki out and taking it down before it can get too much damage in.
Of course, that Regieleki, with its Transistor ability, launches electric type attacks that are unprecedented in damage. Should you not be able to handle it with a ground type like that Wishcash, it'll just clear through your team over the course of the game.
Serious damage, yeah.
Luminion
and Iron Head comes out.
Oh, well, if there's not a ground type.
Mm-hmm.
This is the next best thing you can have to wall Regieleki. Oranguru does have the type advantage. Bisharp will not.
Oh, and a Psyshock, it's immune now. So now we have a Bisharp in a pretty good spot against this Oranguru.
Yep.
Let's see how Flower will respond. And Altaria comes out.
Double Switch scouting the Focus Blast. Immaculate play from Yoma.
Great play right here.
That was a great play from Flower, recognizing that the Bisharp might want to Swords Dance. But Yoma was 1 step ahead, switching out into Altaria just to make sure nothing would happen to that Bisharp, which will surely be pivotal to this endgame.
We saw a game earlier where Bisharp actually cleaned up an entire team almost. So we know how dangerous this mon can be.
Of course, it might be King Gambit's pre-evolution, but that does not mean you get to underestimate it.
Especially having access to that Eevio, like now that it has the evolution in King Gambit.
Now we're seeing Altaria and Oranguru stare each other down. Both are relatively bulky Pokemon.
A Psyshock does a good amount of damage. And Kyogre!
Oh no! Kyogre! Taking advantage of the Roost turn.
And I assume an Ice Beam is going to be coming down to this Altaria here. The question is, yep, Yoma
Golduck!
Oh, the Cloud9!
Cloud9 decimating that rain that Kyogre sets. But if there's a water type on the screen, you know who's in their element? Regieleki. But you have to find a way to get it in safely.
Berserker comes in instead. Hydro Pump does
Oh,
a lot of damage.
Hydro Pump
It's
a
pretty
ton.
hard. Oh, and
it
Hydro
misses!
Pump misses! Ironhead comes down.
But only an Iron Head comes out. And the final Hydro Pump finishes it off. But now, guess who comes in?
The Regieleki. And Iron Hand comes in. So let's see. And the Volt Switch. Yes, there it is.
Volt Switch. I think it's all going to come down to this Kyogre.
It might. And Oranguru comes in here. If you can get a Psyshock down, you might be able to... Oh, Focus Blast.
Oh, over-predicted the Iron Hands and a Drain Punch comes out. But it survives.
It lives.
And we know that this Oranguru is faster.
Psyshock.
And a Psyshock takes down Iron Hands to 6%. But now
this one is kind of ridiculous, man. I think the bulk, that 140 HP stat is kind of crazy. There's not a lot of Pokemon would live that one right there.
There's nothing in the way of Regieleki anymore.
There isn't.
Wishcash is down. Iron Hands is at critical low health. This is just Regieleki's feeding ground.
Will we see a 5-0 from Regieleki right here?
Well, the Bisharp is still waiting in the wings with that sucker punch.
There it is. Now, I don't think a sucker punch kills, so maybe it's a Swords Dance we see here.
That would be one way to seal up this endgame, just sucker punching your Lucky the next turn. But there's still room to outplay Sucker Punch.
True indeed. Both players thinking very hard about this next decision here.
After all, Yoma might have 4 Pokemon, but they're all heavily weakened. And these are 2 massive threats from Flower, Kyogre and Regieleki. Can you get through them with this Bisharp? As we wait for both players to make their move. It's a tense situation.
Very tense. And the
Volt switch, 39%.
Kyogre comes back in, so I assume it's going to a throat
It's a
chop.
throat chop. No sword stance.
Now this Bisharp might be in range of an Origin Pulse right now if Kyogre has that.
Oh, it certainly is. Well, okay, maybe not. But there's Altaria.
Origin Pulse. I
Origin
assume
Pulse is
Ice
27.
Beam next turn, and I'm not sure what Yoma can do.
Oh!
Brave Bird. So
Altaria was faster.
Ice Beam comes down. And I'm assuming a Gold Duck might be here next. There he is.
Yup, there's Gold Duck. All right, if you can hit this Thunder, 70% accuracy, you'll take out the Gold Duck, but it is a gamble.
It's a gamble.
And of course,
like
the Gold Duck
players,
yeah.
they know about gambling. Let's see what
That
happens.
is true. But the Gold Duck is likely faster. But can it take out Kyogre? It has a massive special defense stat. And Gold Duck might not be able to hit it with anything that's able to take it down. It only has Water, Ice, maybe a coverage move at most.
That Hydro Pump is probably just a roll for a KO here.
If it lands.
Yeah, if it lands. So let's see how Flower responds to the situation. Hydro Pump. And it lives! It lives the Hydro Pump. And the Ice Beam doesn't kill.
Oh no.
And a
And
Grass
Grass Knot. So there was something for the Kyogre.
It was.
And now it's all down to Aleki.
Last 3 months.
Para Electric! Boosting his damage even further. Can Gumshoes take this attack?
Gumshoes
No, it cannot! I don't think
Bisharp-
Sucker Punch can KO it.
And
The last
Sucker
one,
Punch-
as I
Thunderbolt
said,
takes it down and Flower wins the set 2-1.
remember everyone,
Lucky sweep.
as I said, that Regieleki, as soon as Wishcash fell, it was waiting in the wings. Iron Hands was the last barrier from it, keeping it to just slay the rest of Yoma's team. And
A match we just watched. That one was incredible.
that is precisely what
down
happened.
the wire.
Of course, that is why managing your end games and win cons and your opponent's win cons is a critical fact of random battles. That Aleki could have been stopped provided Iron Hands was healthier, but ultimately, as it fell, so did
Flower will
the rest of
move
Yoma's
on
team.
to the Top 4.
Getting,
Let's see.
I believe that's guaranteed prizing. Game 3 was
That was-
Flowers
that was
win.
game 3.
Yeah.
You did just watch Flower win that game 3.
Ooh,
Our next top 8 round is coming right up right here.
some really great gameplay. And moving into our next set, Nitek returns
Back, and
to
it's
fight
game
Random.
3 as well.
Random Game 3 versus Nitek. Game 3, right. We watched their previous game on stream too. Here we have Toxic Croak versus Golden Go.
It's Demon Golden Go with a Hydrapple and a Monkey Dory in the back. Furt comes out here versus the leftovers and lives a Make It Rain.
Aiming to take a Shadow Ball, I think, but Nitek catching that with a Make It Rain. Knockoff takes away the Golden Go's leftovers, but a Focus Blast. Nitek has a pretty good defensive core with that Golden Go and Hydrapple. Hydrapple having the Regenerator ability will make it stick around for a lot longer than you'd expect. But that Golden Go has been weakened, and seeing that it had Make It Rain and Focus Blast, it's unlikely that it has Recover.
I assume we can see a swap here. Or maybe you sack the Golden Go to keep one of your other mons healthy.
It does still look pretty effective into Toxic Croak and Bronzong,
Exactly.
but it is quite low health, so you might just opt to sacrifice it.
And the
I'm not
Flamigo
sure.
comes
Oh,
in.
there's Flamigo. Though it is a fighting flying type, its special ability Scrappy means it can hit ghost types. And because Golden Go is a steel type, it'll hit it super effectively, whereas a normal fighting type wouldn't be able to touch it.
Mhm.
What's it gonna be? Of
See what
course,
we have.
if a fighting move comes out, that Monkey Dory could pivot in to save the Golden Go. But if a flying move comes out to cover that, it's gonna cook that Monkey Dory. It will not enjoy that at all.
A Brave Bird might be the best option here.
And here it is.
There it is.
And it was a
There's the
Brave Bird.
91%.
Yup. And seeing
Huge
that damage, this was certainly a mid-ground play covering either the switch into Monkey Dory or the stay in for Golden Go, as that Brave Bird would have taken it out.
Bronzong
Here comes Bronzong.
Noise is going to do 0 damage.
Absolutely pitiful, but the heal block does keep it from healing from leftovers, chipping it down for another turn.
In against this Bronzong.
Ninetales is incredibly well positioned here. Bronzong cannot take a fire type move, and Toxicroak will actually take damage in the sun and extra damage from fire type moves thanks to its dry skin ability. A double-edged sword.
Anything that swaps in here would also take huge damage from whatever Ninetales clicks in this sun boost.
Yes, even a resisted hit
Here.
will do incredible damage.
Let's see what Mood Random goes for in this situation. It would be quite funny if a Walking Weight came in, I must say.
That is one of the Pokemon that can just eat up Ninetales for breakfast. But if it is another water type, or even a Heatran, Ninetales does carry moves like Scorching Sands and Solar Beam. And I believe this specific Ninetales set also has Nasty Plot to make a mid-ground play.
Ooh.
Yeah, get it boosted up to hit the next foe, whatever comes in.
That one will be very dangerous for Mood Random here. And the Fire Blast
it's just a Fire Blast. Not just making sure you finish off what's in front of you. Gotta respect that play. And here comes Toucannon. This is a Pokemon that often relies on multi-hit moves like Bullet Seed and Rock Blast to just take down the opponent.
A Rock Blast could do some very good damage to this Ninetales here. I wonder if it would take the one-hit KO.
And a nasty plot. Ooh, Boom Burst.
Oh, that does not do enough damage. And now this Ninetales is in a great spot.
With a sun-boosted Fire Blast at +2, it'll incinerate everything.
Yep, and Toucannon is down in one
Simply
hit.
not enough.
This Fire Blast is going to be doing a lot of damage as long as it hits.
Yep, provided there's nothing faster than Ninetales. And, well, everything will just take massive damage. The only thing I can think of if that Flamigo is faster. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's a Pokemon that's faster.
Yeah, this is definitely something you can use to defeat this team. I don't know. Wow. Okay. Would you look at that?
But will it be enough? There's still 4 other Pokemon in the back. Even though it has the Intrepid Sword boost, it might not be able to break through Hydrapple with a super effective fairy move.
Hydrapple is at 58% HP, so the problem with that is, will it live one fairy move?
Well, Terra, I believe, is still on the board, so there is a bailout button. Oh, but the Regenerator healed it. Yeah. As I mentioned, that extra healing is really clutch for situations like this.
Let's see if there is a Terra on the table for either of these people here.
What you can do here, you don't have to commit to Terra right now.
Crow comes in.
Yeah, you can just Giga Drain. Because you can just always sack that Golden Go in the back and then bring back Hydrapple with another Regenerator. So that was a really safe play for Nitek to make.
And
the double switch!
Oh, speed from Mood Random.
This is how you bring it back.
The Earth Power, and now we have a Terra Steel Hydrapple in front of Flamigo, and it lives the close combat. But a Dragon Tail comes out, and wow, jeez.
And again, that's where the Regenerator is going to come in so clutch. I wonder if that Dragon Tail crit mattered, because even though Hydrapple is strong special defensively and the Flamigo was -1, Dragon Tail isn't the most powerful move, and neither is Hydrapple's attack.
Yeah.
But here we can just do the play we talked about before. Hard Golden Go.
There you go.
It might just be walled.
Regen on Hydrapple.
Yep. And Random just can't do anything about that.
Shout out Hydrapple, one of my favorite Mons from Gen 9. This guy's pretty cool in my opinion.
It's certainly one of the best Pokemon you could get in a generalist format like random battles. But we're not gonna see a swap.
No switch there.
It's just
I
gonna be the
wonder-
sack of the Hydrapple.
Yeah, let's see who Nitek. We still don't have any idea who Nitek's last Pokemon is, too. Might just see another Arceus come out.
Yep, that final one isn't revealed, and people often just send out their aces at the end.
Psychic
Monkey
Noise comes
Dory.
down, Toxic Noise, and now
Easy
our
Psychic
last one
Noise.
is Zacian. So there must be an answer to this Zacian in the back, or maybe there isn't, and that's why they haven't been sent out yet.
But of course, the Zacian has lost its Intrepid Sword boost thanks to...
Oh, and a fake out on turn 2. What's going on?
Oh, this Monkey Dory was significantly faster. It might have been able to get a hit off. Here comes Golden, but I don't know if it's enough.
You get crunched here.
It's far from healthy enough.
It
Terra
does-
fighting for Play Rough, and it
Play Rough.
lives for the Make It Rain. Terra
I-
from random, recognizing that it
Play
won't
rough
KO.
here instead of a crunch was very interesting.
It might not have Crunch. It might be Swords Dance, Play Rough.
We did see the crunch come out
Oh,
before.
wait, we saw the Crunch. Okay, well,
That might have been a miss.
that may have been... That
Seemingly
misplay might cost a random
Oh,
here.
let's
A fully
see
healthy
here.
Zacian could have taken down the Passimian.
Wow, Mood Randoms lost a game on a misplay where Crunch could have come out instead of that. What was it? Close Combat or
It
Play
was
Rough?
Play
It was
Rough
Play Rough,
on the
yeah.
Steel type Golden Go. Oh, it's apparently... Oh, no, the Passimian Scarf, yeah. Being able to outspeed that Zacian and take it out. That was an incredibly close endgame. That Zacian was just one turn away from sealing it out, but a critical
Zacian
misstep.
Banded. The Zacian had a choice.
The Zacian was choice band. That's why it was locked into Play Rough,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Crunch might not take out what was in the back. That Passimian certainly wouldn't be taken out by a Crunch, even if the choice
Very
band
true.
Zacian was sending it out.
I think that was game 3, so Nitek has moved on to top 4.
Yeah.
Next match should be coming up here soon, folks. And once again, we can look at this incredible artwork on the screen. Oh,
And
the top
again-
4 that it seems. We have Lola Webb versus Kisejo. I'm sorry, I'm very bad pronunciation. And Nitek versus Flowered Bread in the 2 top 4 brackets.
Ooh, these are going to be some hot sets. Who do you have as the favorite?
Of course, I have Flower as the favorite for my personal preference as of a winner, but of course I am a little bit biased. Just
There
a
are
little bit.
still some threats. I mean, Flower does have a 1600 rating in a random battle, so he might be the topmost player remaining in the tournament.
So we are in our semifinal. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our bracket here. Oh, and it looks like our games are just about to be started here. I'm gonna start with Razors in game 1 here versus Lolo, I think.
All right, moving into that top 4. Who do you all have winning this set, chat?
I think Razor's been putting in some crazy games, so that's my pick for who wins this battle right here.
Oh, here's Zapdos. Perfect counter to a Pokemon like Cobalion. Steel fighting will not be able to get through a electric flying Zapdos.
This is a Gacha versus Fortnite match right here.
Oh, here it is.
Here it is. So this I think this is Fortnite's last hope in this tournament. If I'm not incorrect here.
Which player?
Lolo Webb.
Lola Webb. All right. And Razor is an incredibly powerful player. As I mentioned before, taking down Varun. in an incredible game 3 set.
Let's see what this set has in store.
Oh
Here comes
no, Garganackle.
Garganackle might have been a little bit dangerous there. I don't. Let's see what see how Razor responds here.
Certainly. I mean, there might not be anything better to take it though. It's Garganackle, one of the most annoying Pokemon you can encounter with that Salt Cure.
You sound like that sound a little personal.
It is.
I'm not a big fan of Garganackle here.
Certainly not, but that's exactly why you get the Salt Cure off and you can just recover all the damage you take while your opponent slowly chips himself as the turns go by. Even with that Roost.
And an Iron Defense. This Garganackle is getting set up. It's going to be very dangerous for Razor.
Razor has to be able to manage the situation because this Garganackle with an Iron Defense boost could just get completely out of hand. It will be able to outstall Zapdos. Critical hit, forcing a Roost on the next turn, allowing Garg to get another Iron Defense up should Lola Web choose to. And we know because of its Purifying Salt ability, you can't even get the Paralysis with Thunderbolt.
This is an incredibly dangerous situation that Razor is in right here.
Even a critical hit will not be able to take down this Garganackle. This Iron Defense Body Press combination from could just end the game right here with Salt Cure. Flying types can't take Salt Cure well, and neither can Bug types, and Body Press hits just about everything else.
Here's the Venomoth. Venomoth eats the Body Press, but it's going to be in danger of a Salt Cure as well.
Yep, unless it has the Shield Dust ability, which would prevent any Salt Cure passive damage from applying. But these Venomoths often are Tinted Lens.
Sludge Wave comes down, does a good amount of damage.
Yeah, for a resisted hit, that's what that Tinted Lens does. It makes resisted hits hit for neutral damage.
Well, let's see if we can take down this Garganackle. And Terra-Bug.
It's not enough!
Overall!
Oh, huge advantage swing for Lola Web, taking the Terra and getting your health back, keeping your Garganackle healthy to handle the rest of the team.
This Garganackle is terrifying right now. Another Buzz comes, and another recover from Garganackle.
Lola Web can just recover multiple more times until this Venomoth is down, but you do have to consider Garganackle can only recover 8 times, and I'm sure many of them have been taken already. So
Garganackle seems to only have 5 recovers left. Malamar comes in here.
Malamar comes in.
Superpower coming out of Malamar right here.
Will our friend be able to take it down? Well, it's at a +2 defense, so
take a lot of superpowers to take down this Garganackle.
Yeah. Oh, but topsy-turvy, if the Malamar has that option, would turn its Garganackle's 2 times defense boost into a negative stat debuff.
Let's see what Razor goes for here.
But even if there's not, Superpower is super effective and it will boost the Malamar over time. It's not doing a lot of damage now, but over the course of multiple Superpowers, it'll certainly become more lethal.
So yeah, we're going to be seeing some stacking Superpowers and that return on damage increasing, and the Salt Cure comes out.
Will Lola Web be able to manage this Garganackle's HP and defense boost well enough to take down this Malamar before it takes too much damage? That is the question. As it's getting quite dangerous.
And another recover comes down, and that Salt Cure is.
But here's the thing:
Malamar has
without an extra Iron Defense, another Superpower might just take out the Garganackle.
Very true.
It gets more damage every time it clicks Superpower, and you're right, a Rest could just flip the script completely on its head. Razor used the Malamar to take down Ruin in Game 3 in a similar situation.
With a Sticky Webs on their side, Razor was able to switch into Malamar and get a +1 to their speed instead of -1. And so we see a switch in, and the Rest comes out.
Yep, there's the Rest, and the Chesto Berry, same exact set.
So we'll see.
Is taking it down.
I can assume that will be the next option here.
But it will have to take heavy damage from this female Basculegion, which attacks on the special side, unlike the male, which targets physical side. And that is incredible here for Lola Web, because, well, that Malamar has 3 defense boosts.
Let's see the option.
That Shadow
Ball dies to a knockoff.
But that Salt Cure is going to be enough to finish it off after.
Not enough.
It's not. But it is 1 ticket damage. Anything faster like that Cobalion will just take it out. It doesn't give Lola Web the initiative, though. That'll go back to Razor as Malamar falls down. And what was going really well for Lola Web has suddenly been turned into Razor's favor.
So unless Cobalion comes out, and we'll see if Razor goes for a swap here or just lets the Malamar die.
Well, that Zapdos is incredibly free, and keeping the sag is never a bad thing in Pokemon. So, if you really, really wanted to get any advantage you could, which in random battles is absolutely worth going for, you could just go into that Zapdos and roost off.
Oh,
but a great play
good
from Razor.
In.
There was no Malamar sack, technically. It was able to get one final superpower off, taking that Cobalion down incredibly. Cobalion doesn't have any reliable recovery, unlike a Pokemon like Zapdos, so this damage will stick.
I assume we can see a Buzz coming out here with that tinted lens.
Oh, but though it has the tinted lens, it only gives resistant moves a 2 times damage boost.
Indeed,
and because Cobalion is a 4 times resistance to Venomoth Slug moves, well, none of that matters because Cobalion was faster. I'm curious why the Zapdos hasn't come out yet. This Pokemon just matches up incredibly well into Cobalion, Iron Defense or not.
I assume it would come out now, but it might be a little bit too late to get the momentum back. We'll see what happens. And
there's Scream Tail. It will take a significant chunk of damage from an Iron Head, but it does have the bulk to stand up to these kinds of moves, even if it's super effective.
Indeed. So both these players are weighing their options.
There's a Thunder Wave.
Iron Head damage there.
It is Scream Tail. Despite being super effective, this Pokemon is just completely known for its bulk.
And a Wish comes out.
A Thunder Wave from Cobalion. How much HP is on that Zapdos?
20%. So the Zapdos is going to come here, live the Iron Head, and take the Wish. Wish comes true for heals up this Zapdos.
Razor had an incredible plan for that Zapdos. I understand why it didn't come out before. That Thunder Wave allowing it to get back to full HP, near 65% HP from that Wish.
Zapdos, and I assume that we will get a swap in Garganacl here, avoiding that Salt Cure.
Yeah, you don't want to let what happened last time happen again to this Zapdos. Yeah. That is a critical member to stop that Cobalion from sweeping your team. Hitmonchan!
And this Hitmonchan is going to be launching a close combat at this Garganacl.
Hitmonchan is one of those mons. It's deceptively strong. It has a less than 100 base attack, if I remember correctly, but it still packs a punch with higher power moves. It could also be Drain Punch, which will be boosted by its Iron Fist ability, healing it at the same time while it damages Garganacl. But
especially with this Salt Cure, it might want to get a little bit of that health back.
If Loloweb does want to go for Terra, this could be where you just tried your best to seal out the game. But I imagine if Loloweb wanted to commit to that option, that would have happened against Malamar to help it stave off those superpowers.
Yeah. But maybe they thought that they could just live those superpowers because of that Iron Defense boost. And that ended up in this Garganacl around.
That certainly was an option, but I think you had to get more Iron Defenses as the Malamar boosted attack. And there it is!
We see a Swords Dance.
Swords Dance. Oh, this might be great for Razor.
Yeah.
Hitmonchan, known for its punches, Ice Punch could do incredible damage even through that Iron Defense.
Iron Fist, Ice Punch could do a lot of damage to this Garganacl.
But that Garg has immense firepower on its end too with a Body Press. Salt Cure plus Body Press might just take it out.
Body Press.
Was this greedy?
Let's see if it does not live.
It does not survive. Yeah, that was a greedy Swords Dance.
And here comes Zapdos once more. The
Hurricane missing. And the Salt Cure.
And a critical. What a terrible laser here.
And if this is your answer to a rock type, it might just be Curtains. Garganacl may just sit on the... Oh! There's a confusion.
Let's see if... I don't think that... Oh, there, and it's gone. Okay.
Well, but the confusion... But the thing is, the Pokemon lead is just too great, and this Ambipom likely will not be able to get through the Garganacl without some critical hits.
A triple Axle comes out, and cannot pick up unfortunately. So
Just whiffs it. But it hit itself in confusion!
So if this next triple axle lands, then we could see this Garganacle out of play.
You may not even have to go for the triple axle now that it's at 10%. A strong enough
Kabali-
neutral hit.
Triple
Oh, this is
axle.
Rocky Helmet, very likely. Oh, it's not. It just takes the triple axle.
And
Without
we'll
a Rocky
see
Helmet, you're right, leftovers.
if Ambipom learns close combat or
It
low
learns a
kick.
fighting move, low kick. But will it be enough to take down Cobalion? It's an incredibly bulky Pokemon.
Comes back in here.
Good play just going into the Scream Tail.
There you go. But even Lolo is still in a great position
Yeah.
with 5 available.
The Garganacle is low, but it's 5-1 or 5-2, excuse me. And I'm not sure if Ambipom is one of those Pokemon that can bring up one of these deficits.
And the play rough misses. You really just don't want to see that in this situation here.
You need every bit of damage.
Razor.
But now you can get a T-Wave off on this Blossom and maybe position Ambipom to get a triple axle off.
Ambipom just comes back in right away, and the Quiver Dance is down.
Ooh.
So we have a Quiver Dance to Blossom. I wonder if a triple axle can still take this KO. I think it can.
Oh, it's faster despite the Quiver Dance.
And it
Oh
misses.
no! Tragic. A triple axle miss on the third hit. That 90% accuracy really biting Razor now.
Down this Cobalion is not going to do anywhere near enough damage.
But that Cobalion is getting chipped now.
And it is paralyzed. So I wonder if a fighting type move would take it down. And
A critical hit. Is it enough though?
Not enough.
Oh
not enough.
no. The body press takes it out. I don't think Razor will have enough firepower to take down the rest of these Pokemon with the lone Scream Tail.
I wonder what ability that Ambipom has. Probably Technician.
Technician, I think,
that's the-
yeah. Seems
that
like the
band-
Ambipom was banded, yeah.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
So now Razor is in a very dire position here. I wonder if he will see some kind of Scream Tail reversed 4-0 here, but it doesn't even have a move that can handle these guys. Blossom comes back in. Let's see how much
Alone,
damage.
alone and
Strength.
paralyzed, it might be tough. Oh, Strength Savvy, battering the Scream Tail down even more.
And
and
it looks like that might be it for Razor here in this
Can't
game
even
one.
switch out anymore. So those attack drops are permanent, and should the Garganacle be able to get a Salt Cure on, that'll be permanent too. Even with a critical hit, Scream Tail just has an incredibly low attack stat. It won't be able to break through this Blossom.
Not
You would
at all.
need some critical hits and paralysis. It's technically possible.
Crazy Hacks would win this game.
Hacks like we've never
Another-
seen before.
And it's just looking dire for Razor here. Giga Drain, Strength Sap over and over, and I think that's going to be it.
It's just pelting Scream Tail slowly and slowly. It'll go down.
Another Quiver Dance, and a Wish comes out.
Scream Tail is a tanky Pokemon, but it just has no way to break through this Blossom either.
I don't see a way for
It's-
this to protect.
It's not a stalemate because this Blossom will just exhaust Scream Tail's PP over the course of the game. And even if it isn't able to, there's still teammates waiting in the wings.
Once those play roughs are gone, then it's kind of just over for this Scream Tail.
Even if Blossom gets low, his Strength Sap will just heal it back up while weakening the Scream Tail.
Dances. And the play rough misses. This is just insult to injury. Quite an unfortunate game here.
We're really just watching a slow goob. Oh, that Moonblast is a lot.
Play rough miss.
Talk about insult to injury, but you know you're getting the bad luck out here in a game that you're probably not going to win anyway. So the probability of you having worse luck in the next two games is lower. Possible, but still lower.
And so this game is just going in circles right now, I fear. We're on turn 53. And this is the random battle experience, and we get a special attack drop just for some more fun.
Ooh, this is a very slow goob. But I get it. You gotta never give up. Classic agency. a way of playing.
Wait for the crit, and there is the end of
Look,
game one.
you could always play for the DDoS, but that's not happening here. don't DDoS, by the way. That's obviously illegal.
Always bank on your opponent's setup exploding in the critical moment of the game.
Hey, you make the game last long enough, it's very possible.
Computer might just get tired of seeing Showdown on the screen and explode for whatever reason, you know?
This is Random Battles Fang.
So we have our next match coming up in a moment.
There's a lot of support for Lolo in the chat. Can they keep this momentum up and give Team Fortnite a chance at winning this
As the
whole thing?
last remnant of the Team Fortnite here,
The last bastion. But unlike the crew battle from yesterday, you only have to win, I think, 2 more sets. 2 sets total, right? To get to that final prize.
Yeah. That final prize, a huge final prize.
And each match you reset in health. You get all your Pokemon back.
There you go. So now we have, and an Arceus comes out, a grass type Arceus against this Bastiodon.
Bastiodon.
We have our first pocket Arceus of these stream matches here.
But a Typhlosion.
Typhlosion is very dangerous.
That eruption is not to be underestimated.
Not at all.
It's just incredibly powerful with a 150 base power at maximum strength. Stronger than Hyper Beam, I believe.
So there's the one about earlier. And we have an Arceus and a Walking Wake on Razor's team, really making up for that terrible luck last game.
But look at that damage, 23 to a Pokemon that 4 times resists fire. Don't underestimate Typhlosion.
So this Typhlosion, it must be Scarfed, I'm assuming, or Spect maybe. That might have been it. The Spect,
that is, for those of you that don't know, this is Walking Wake, the paradox form of the paradox counterpart of Suicune, from a world full of dinosaurs, basically. Though some might say it's from the past, it is left dubious as to the true nature of their origins.
It could be past or alternate universe or something like that, Ultra Beast type thing.
But one thing we do know is that Walking Wake is an incredibly potent Pokemon. That Hydro Pump just one-shotting the Kricketune!
Speaking of the devil of being a very strong Pokemon, Walking Wake comes out guns blazing, and
of course
AOs this Kricketune.
But no Dondozo resists water.
To this Walking
Wake. It though? It has Unaware's ability, so Walking Wake can just drop Dracos over and over again, ignoring any stat drops. But why do that when you have the Arceus grass?
I think we're going to see a lot of Arceus and a lot of Walking Wake this game. Typhlosion comes back out. Judgment does negligible damage.
But that damage is important as it weakens the Typhlosion's eruption.
It's true indeed. I assume this Walking Wake might come back out.
Well, currently it is still an incredibly potent move.
Let's see what happens next from Lolo here in response to this. And so, what? Do we just have the whole paradox?
Oh, well, there's Raging Bolt.
What is going on right?
Good play from Lolo Web. That was a great play from Lolo Web, calling out the switch.
To find out that there is a Raging Bolt in the back here and click that Scorching Sands and getting the burn, which will not nerf Raging Bolt's attack, but it will do some good chip over time.
Keeping it from setting up any calm. Draco Meteor miss!
It's terrible.
Oh no.
You hate to see it. This Raging Bolt might go down without even doing a single % of damage.
This Raging Bolt would have been incredible for Razor, but now it's on its last little bit of HP. Well,
the Scorching Sands comes down again.
Sending out a... Yeah, it must be Specs if you switched in this confidently. Yeah.
Arceus is going to start getting some boosts going, which can be very dangerous for Lolo here.
But there is a way out no matter what happens, because that Dondozo with Unaware will be able to ignore a stat boost, and you do have Terra. But I do like keeping the Raging Bolt. That Pokemon's Thunderclap attack could still be incredibly crucial for later on in the game.
Fortunately, it had maybe 3 turns left because of that burn.
That's true, that's true. Earth Power. Oh, just opting to sack the Typhlosion, it seems. Maybe fish for a burn, and there it is! Well, Scorching Sands is one of those moves like Scald. It has a decent chance of burning. That's the Judgment catching the Dondozo!
Goodness gracious! So even with this unaware, this Dondozo is taking so much damage from that.
And Dondozo is off the board?
A huge threat from Lolo's team just taken off the field entirely. And now you have this Arceus here. Even though it is burned, it is still at +1 special attack and special defense.
But a faster Pokemon with a single super effective attack could take it out of the game.
True indeed.
Or just a Scizor. There are
that came out right now.
Though we may have seen that before the Dondozo got switched in, if there was a Scizor. But this is looking really good for Razor. You have Arceus, Grass, Walking Wake, Raging Bolt against a team of Kricketune, Typhlosion, and Bastiodon. This is an incredibly powerful team against comparably a low-power team. The strongest Pokemon on Lolo-Ep's team was Dondozo. Oh, well, there's the power.
Pokemon. So now the other thing is Raging Bolt can get a boost to its Thunderclap. Not against Miraidon maybe, but any other Pokemon that Lolo-Ep might throw out.
This Miraidon is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. After all, it was one of the few Pokemon to be banned from Ubers, the place where Rayquaza, Mewtwo, and other Pokemon like Groudon reign. This Pokemon was considered too powerful for that.
Yeah, it's quite crazy that we have such a what we thought was a low power team turn into like one of the highest powers in this entire random battles format with this Miraidon here.
So Terra Ground Earth Power.
And Miraidon isn't even because this Arceus has a Terra Ground Earth Power and immediately wipes it from the board.
Oh, this Arceus might just be running away with this game.
And a Vigoroth.
Vigoroth! Look, he might look small, but he is indeed mighty. It is one of those Pokemon that can get out of hand if left unchecked. It has a deceptive amount of power. After all, it does evolve into the mighty Slaking.
And Judgment comes down and does a good amount of damage. This
but it's
Earthquake
not
is not good enough. And it looks like this might just be a Judgment Fest for the rest of the game. This burn is ticking down, so Arceus has maybe 2 turns left. But even so, there is some incredibly strong Pokemon in the back. That Earth Power kills the Bastiodon, and this Typhlosion is at 10% HP. It can't really do much in this situation here.
Yeah, Eruption, its strongest weapon, is no longer in play. Are we going to see a 6-0?
And it looks like we are going to see a 6-0.
Well, maybe not if this Typhlosion... Nope. Oh, no!
Flash Fire.
Hold on. I mean,
Wow.
I don't think.
But
yeah, throwing away your 6-0 to disrespect the opponent a little bit. Okay.
So for the aura.
No, but the flamethrower into a fire type. Not sure if that was the best play.
Yeah, but, you know, it'd be really funny if
that Walking Wake might be choice specs. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Fergraph just eats.
it just burns galore, which is crazy because it unfortunately did not matter. I'd really love to know which 2 Mons Razor had in the back here.
Okay, the 6-0 is kept intact.
And the Psychic Noise comes down and takes down the Typhlosion. Just a crazy lineup Razor had going on right here.
We didn't even see 2 in the back.
I wonder if we can find out which 2 Mons Razor had. Let's take a look here.
Just this is exactly what you want after a game like that. After you struggle so much with Screamtail in the end game, you really, really want that strong comeback. Boost your mental, get some momentum into the next game.
So it seems like the luck has balanced out here, and we might have a luck neutral game for this game 3, perhaps. So we're going to get this game up soon.
So, chat, who do you have in this game 3? Razor?
A lot of Razor in the chat right now.
Of course. I mean, Lolo is Fortnite's last hope.
Razors. The last 2 Pokemon Razor did have were a Go-Go and a Pikachu. Which is very funny.
Okay.
So it would have been funny to see that Go-Go come up, because I believe
I
that
mean,
is one.
hey,
Come on.
Go-Go is a
Have a-
champion level Mon. Champion trainers have used Go-Go in the past. Don't underestimate it.
Champion trainers. So
Yeah,
let's see.
Gita.
Starting soon.
I mean, of course,
Yeah.
me personally, I do want to see a Fortnite versus Gacha final, so I will be rooting for Lolo here.
That would be very hype. But
But if Razor wins, Razor wins.
with an Iron Boulder from Lolo and a Hariyama.
Bigs and headbutt. And the flinch! Oh, Lolo has the luck back.
Well, it's been swinging back and forth. Let's see let's see which Pokemon these two competitors have in their back pocket for this match. We might see another Pocket Arceus, maybe a Pocket Rayquaza. Let's see what we have here.
Of course, these Swords of Justice just serving Lolo really well. The Cobalion in Game 1, and of course this, I guess, Sword of Cruelty, Iron Boulder. Flinching. Turn 2. This is already a deficit for Razor. I mean, you don't want your Hariyama to be flinched. It's one of the tankiest Pokemon in the game.
Yeah,
and
that's quite unfortunate there.
With that Guts boost, one of the strongest, and that's just an incredible asset to lose here. There could still be a Bullet Punch for this Hariyama to leave Lolo with a parting gift, but with Fake Out Bullet Punch, it might not be the set.
Shot, one might say.
You're very funny. Fake Out Parting Shot? Alright, Incineroar.
This might just be an Incineroar in disguise of the Hariyama.
The LARP, bro?
W LARP.
But Razor is thinking incredibly carefully. Of course, one of these resources in singles battles especially is that timer. The more time you think, the less time you have later on. While Lolo just completely has the momentum, just incredibly solid mental, just knows what to do exactly. I mean, you do have that amazing flinch. It must feel pretty good.
Yeah, off to a great start for Lolo here. And the
Mighty Cleave. Oh no!
Mighty Cleave! And Knockoff takes down the Iron Boulder.
Cleave!
And
oh, that was incredible misplay from Lolo. Zen Headbutt was super effective, doing 71%. Mighty Cleave would do a fourth of that damage.
Maybe they didn't want to risk the Zen Headbutt.
I see the theory, but you can't rely on a resisted move on the. But the game is still even, and here comes Ice Cube.
Pikachu.
Pikachu,
Secret Pikachu last game. So let's see if this one actually gets to do some work this time.
But this Pikachu with a light ball will. Oh, never mind. The Ice Face just gets triggered immediately.
Oh,
no, it's flinch. Yeah. Fake out. But now this Ice Cube is enabled, and though it might not be able to belly drum, it is fast.
Volt Tackle will do a good amount of damage.
But the liquidation drop is huge. Oh, well, I guess the Volt Tackle recoil would offset that. So this is a very even game.
Yeah, it's no one has a super clear advantage quite yet, especially because we have no idea what these last four Mons are.
Of course, I do understand the fake out, seeing as it is a physical Pikachu. Oh, Clefable.
Fable comes in.
Any of you have
big boon right here.
If any of you have played OU in the last 15 years, you just know what kind of Pokemon this is. And an Iron Head. But it's not enough to take out Clefable. And Razor is able to get a Pokemon advantage, but both of the two revealed Pokemon are incredibly weakened.
So let's see who Lolo brings out next. It's currently 5-4 with 2 weakened Pokemon.
Now it's Lolo considering what to do next. What an incredible swing, going from such an advantageous position to a much more even one.
Yeah. Let's see what Lolo cooks up for this next turn here with that timer ticking down.
Feraligatr, the sheer force ability alongside the life orb will make it do incredible damage to any Pokemon, really. But does this Clefable, will they get greedy and try to get a Dragon Dance up? And if that's the choice, will this Clefable be able to Thunder Wave paralyze it? Nope, no greed, just taking hit. And of course, you got to finish your meals before thinking about your next one, right?
I want to pick your food.
Here's the thing, Terra Grass.
From this Feraligatr.
Incredible play, I have to say.
Yeah.
That will allow it to get a Dragon Dance up, should that be the click. But a Terra is now exhausted. Putting a lot onto this Feraligatr to perform with that sheer force life orb.
So let's see. Now, Razor has the information on this Terra Grass, so they can plan their switch accordingly.
Terra is off the board, but this Feraligatr might just run through the team. It does have a decent amount of bulk, so it likely can take one non-super effective hit. Although, I would say is in a good position despite the... Well, now it's even amount of Pokemon. This should be a Dragon Dance. I mean, you'd be faster than Pikachu and clean it up next turn. There's Flamigo. Liquidation.
And this Flamigo is a very fast Pokemon.
Though I'm not sure that Dragon Dance would have been able to KO it anyway. Oh, it's able to survive. Barely.
And HP. And this game is still pretty even for the most part.
Yeah, I mean...
In a 6% Flamigo versus 3 of Alola unrevealed Pokemon.
Barraskewda is the one Pokemon you want to see here. It's
scary for Razor here.
Incredibly fast.
Dangerous in this situation.
It'll clean up the Pikachu and Flamigo at the... Well, not at the same time, but turn after turn. Even with that fake out, Barraskewda will survive that. And it's just able to launch out. Oh, a flip turn. Good at click. You get to scout for what they want to do. You either take a Pokemon.
Barraskewda is probably choice banded. And what comes out here?
Lunala in the back.
That is not something you want to see from Razor's side of the field here. That Lunala is scary with that Shadow Shield there. And you just have 3 Mons that can't really do a whole lot to this Lunala here. Dragalge will go down to a Psychic move, and then you have Flamigo and Pikachu, which are both incredibly low HP.
I'm not so sure. Dragalge does have incredible special defense.
Toxic comes out.
It will be able to take 1, I think. And a Toxic is very helpful just to ensure that the Lunala can't get out of hand, at least the entire game. But you have to consider, half of Razor's remaining Pokemon are incredibly low.
So do you have enough time to stall down this Toxic and let it tick down on this Lunala?
Are we going to see a Psychic attack? Moonshist Beam hitting that Dragalge for some pretty good damage. This Dragalge does not have Regenerator, so it cannot heal that off. This is putting it in range. This is putting it in range of that Barraskewda in the back.
So Flamigo comes in here.
Good Flamigo sack.
The Moonshist Beam here. Let's see who Razor has in the back. Will the Dragalge come back out, or is it going to be their secret Mon? And it's this Pikachu. But it can't fake out the Lunala because of that Ghost typing.
But it might just be faster anyway with a Volt Tackle.
And there's a Volt Switch.
Oh no! The greed!
It doesn't do quite enough to kill this Lunala.
Oh, the +1 spit. Oh no, Moongeist Scheme! No, this is horrible! Moongeist Scheme.
This play, Moongeist Scheme does so much damage to Lugia.
Even though Lugia has multi-scale, the special property of Moongeist Scheme is to break through abilities. It's effectively like a mold breaker.
And so now this Lugia, you have 3 Pokemon that are not at full HP versus a Barraskewda. And so Barraskewda's Throat Chop. And
provided
right. So Dragalge might be able to live this next Throat Chop here.
Provided that the last Pokemon can take
and the Draco Meteor takes down the Barraskewda. Let's see.
What's that last Mon? It all comes down to the last Mon. If it can take down the
3.
Is this what you want to see?
I think a knockoff might be able to do enough damage for this Dragalge.
Certainly, if it's Life Orb at least. Is it going to be faster than Pikachu?
Not faster than Pikachu, maybe not.
There is the knockoff. Oh, wow.
So it comes down to this Pikachu.
This Pikachu, it has to be faster than Shiftry. But even if it is, what can it hit it with? We know it's...
What does it you have? So there's
That's
a
a
fake
great chip damage. Will it be in the range of a Volt Tackle or whatever last move that Pikachu is? Is it Surf? Is it Focus Blast? It's all on this Pikachu.
Incredibly dangerous. Let's see
Pikachu.
this one last turn and take water.
Oh, it's not enough.
That's quite unfortunate.
And Razor goes down.
So now we have what a great set that was. Just
Truly
ups and
back
downs.
and forth.
Yeah.
19% was the difference in this game.
You really love to see games like this, and unfortunate that Razor is out. But congratulations to Lolo for moving on to the finals of the Showdown Throwdown Part 2.
You're getting to that big prizing, and Fortnite does guaranteed have a player in the finals. You really want to snatch up those showdown points for the rest of the team.
Are incredibly valuable for this tournament here.
I think the critical turn there was the Lugia. The Volt switch into Lugia was the critical turn, I'm pretty sure. If you're able to Volt Tackle the Nulla, take it out, Barraskewda can't get through Dragalge in one hit, so you take that trade pretty well and get the KO. Lugia can certainly handle Shift Tree, I believe, with Terra. That was really the critical turn there, I think. That gave Lolo the win.
Yeah. And so soon we are going to be moving on to our next semifinals match, which is what do we have here? Flower versus Nitek.
Whew. Two players we have watched games of before.
We have a Gacha versus Gacha matchup. So the finals are going to be guaranteed Gacha versus Fortnite, which is incredibly hype. And we're going to see this next match. These are two very, very talented players, great random battlers. Yeah. We've been watching some of their games earlier and we've been enjoying them. And it looks like we're going to have the game turning up in just a moment here.
Nitek, I do remember from that last Showdown tournament, had a very strong showing back then too.
You're not going to believe. So we can get this next game up right here. And we have this Regidrago versus a Gouging Fire, which is a crazy start right off the bat. Two incredibly powerful mons. And forget powerful mons, this Dragon Energy is just one-shots this Gouging Fire. So now Nitek off to a disadvantage right off the rip of this battle. Let's see how they respond to this deficit right here. Down one Mon in the semifinal of the Showdown Throwdown, and Latios comes out. I don't believe that Regidrago is faster. Yes, so here comes the Heatran. And a Terra Steel Latias in front of the Heatran is not what you would want to have right there. That is going to be incredibly dangerous. And here comes the Golduck back in. Another Golduck. Was it, I wonder if it was Nitek that had the Golduck last time. But this Magma Storm onto a Golduck. Going to be taking that Magma Storm chip damage. Nitek is in a tricky spot here. This Heatran still has its air balloon. And this Golduck, while it can resist these attacks, I wonder if it'll be able to take down the Heatran with one Hydro Pump. And Enamorus comes in next. This battle is moving quickly. Hydro Pump comes down, does about 43% to this Enamorus. And now we have Golduck versus Enamorus here. And an Ice Beam onto this Enamorus does a good amount of damage, but not quite enough. Superpower from the Enamorus, also not enough to take down this Golduck here. And you're just waiting for our other pump here to come back. And the Bronzong gets frozen. Talking about hacks from earlier, we have a frozen Bronzong versus this Golduck. Quite unfortunate for Flower, and looks like we've
a terrible freeze.
Enamorus. And so now Nitek is still down. Nitek is still not in the greatest position, but we have this Typhlosion coming in versus
Typhlosion against Heatran, and it's a balloon Heatran, so it's completely walled. Not even
power. So,
not even Scorching Sands will go into this.
What did I say? Scorching Sand. And so now we have a Heatran versus this Typhlosion that can't hit it, and the swap for some reason a Focus Blast.
For some reason, we see the reason, right?
Yeah, there it is right there. So great swap for Flower right here. And I'd assume that Nitek wants to get rid of this Heatran before bringing that Latias back in, because that steel versus a fire steel Pokemon is not a great matchup that you want.
Certainly, this Heatran is going to be a key Pokemon in this matchup. It has a pretty decent match into both Latias and Typhlosion. Now you can just go into Heatran. Well, do you want to go into Heatran? You want to conserve that air balloon item for Typhlosion to force it to click that Focus Blast.
And Thundurus comes out. We've seen some incredible
Thundurus, Therian. And we have to note, Bronzong thawed.
Oh, that Bronzong is no longer frozen. The Golduck is down, so you don't have the risk of that freeze anymore unless there's a different ice type in the back. But a Thunderbolt does a good amount of damage.
Yeah, just getting some chip.
Well,
I have to wonder if there's a strong cleaner in the back for Flower. Because Nitek's team is getting chipped down pretty well.
very well. This Regidrago is always a great option to clean up anything slower than it, but you might want to get rid of that Thundurus first.
Of course. Though, do we? I mean, what is Thundurus going to do? There's no... You have no flying move. Of course, it could be Terra Blast Ice. No, we've seen the Terra Blast... Or the Terrestrialization on the Latios. So this Draco just has free reign on this Thundurus. If it's Dragon Dance, that's pretty great for Draco.
And Typhlosion comes back in. Dragon Energy down does a lot of... Doesn't quite kill, but I believe... Wait, no, Typhlosion is going to be faster than Regidrago here.
Yeah, there's a large level disparity between these two Pokemon. But I don't know if it can, like...
Oh.
I probably wouldn't go into Heatran.
Oh, and there's a Heatran. Let's see.
Yeah. But it misses!
Glove call miss on this Typhlosion here. Very lucky.
That's
power right there.
And there's the Flamigo to take advantage of it being locked into Focus Blast.
What a play from Flower. Those are the type of calls you're gonna make. You know, not the greatest read there. You got a little bit lucky on that Focus Blast, but it worked out for you.
It is Focus Blast at the end of the day. 30% chance to miss. The more you use it, the more likely it is to miss. Or the probability increases.
We got the Focus Mist, maybe throwing this game for Typhlosion, and Farigiraf comes in.
Farigiraf, but it takes 50%. Flamigo is a strong Pokemon in random battles. Oh, we've seen these rolls. 50, and then there's 56. Oh, good protect. Good protect.
Right there.
There's a throat chop.
It should be able to live at least one close combat.
But I believe Terra is still on the board for Flower. Now that we know all of the revealed Pokemon for Nitek,
Throat Chop comes out. It lives. Throat Chop and a Wish. It's probably going to be going to. Oh, it's gonna stay on this Farigiraf.
Interesting. It is slowly getting more and more HP.
Mm-hmm.
But it will have to.
And now Red Gigas?
Can you get it going though? If you can get it going, this is a
will start going.
This is a great boon.
Crazy chip.
2 turns have passed. A knockoff taking the Farigiraf's item away. That Regigigas is incredibly bulky, and it's closing in on its slow start turns.
The slow start is going to be offline very soon. We are 2 turns in, and Heatran comes back out.
Instead going into Heatran, I have to wonder. Not committing with the Regigigas.
Not wanting to waste this Regigigas in its bulk for maybe eating some attacks later on. And
getting the Stealth Rock up for that Typhlosion.
And this Heatran is paralyzed, which means it's now susceptible to this Scorching Sands. Oh, and a Magma Storm misses.
This Farigiraf is putting a lot more work in than you'd expect.
Oh my goodness. This Heatran is getting stops right in his tracks.
I mean, hitting Magma Storm through a paralysis isn't the easiest thing to do. But now that it has landed, this
Storm is down. Farigiraf is going to be taking some chip damage.
Yeah, the chip every turn, but is it going to be enough to stave off the Wish support? I don't know.
Rigraff still has 13 wishes left.
Yeah.
Battle, so
Well, Magnus Storms are ticking, and you really need those for Latias. Unless, of course, there's a taunt, in which case Rigraff will just be fried.
let's see what we have here in this next turn. Those stealth rocks are gonna be incredibly dangerous for this Thunderous.
And the Typhlosion, it'll be at 4%, meaning its fire moves, well, won't have any firepower behind them. But it will critically survive on 4%.
It has one last swap into this game, so
Just another Psychic Noise.
and the Earth Power, this Heatran is getting ticked down, and I think it's very dangerous because you're gonna need
You need it for Latias.
Audius, yeah.
Unless Flamigo outspeeds, in which case, fine. But
So the
I believe
nine
Latias is fast.
takes down, and so Latias comes
But-
in here.
Terra is still on the board.
So Heatran is down, and I'm assuming we're gonna see this Flamigo come in here.
Flamigo wouldn't be a bad option. Oh, but the Draco,
Drago.
the Drago
Hmm.
against the Steel type Latias. I have to wonder.
Dangerous here. Unless we see a Terra from Flower.
Oh, it might. There could be a Terra, certainly.
And another switch.
Switching into, curious.
Not sure
I
what
mean,
the game-
Gigas does live. Arrest.
There it is.
This. Oh no, but
Oh,
it's calm minding.
All mind boosting.
Knock off. That's good.
Knock-
That's good.
down the-
Take away the soul do. If you
Cover.
can get a body slam into this, okay. I think I see the. Oh, miscounting the sleep talk turns.
And a wake up.
Oh no, miscounting the sleep talk turns again. That Psy
And
Shock
it-
is doing more and more
Good
damage.
damage.
Is there no body slam? You could go for a body slam paralysis, and that would seal you the game.
Is gone now, so let's see if
Oh,
it's-
slow start has
Yeah.
Regigigas has finally gotten its act together. This is pretty big. It'll be doing
Another calm mind, and then we have a body slam.
body slam. Okay, and now it's doing a lot more damage because that Regigigas has gotten its act together.
And Latias is burning through these recovers. 6 left.
But no paralysis.
And that's what you're really hoping for here.
The
And Reggie-
Draco Meteor. Oh
So the question is this from, and Reggie Drago is back.
no. Terra Dragon. Outrage! It's Scarf!
Rage. It doesn't do enough. It's not enough, and this Latias is going to clean up this game unless Flamigo
Wow.
is faster. A Draco Meteor,
Wait!
and
It was Draco Meteor.
so close combat takes down this Latias.
Is it going to be faster than the Thunderous? Oh, but it doesn't have enough Life Orb HP.
And that looks like it's going to be it for
Ah.
power in this game 1.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate game for Flower.
If that body slam paralyzed, that could have been in a completely different game. You could go Flamigo in close combat. But
Yeah, we're
Nighttech had the sequencing.
Yeah, we're gonna have this game 2 coming in soon. And so even with this Reggie Drago and this Regigigas and this Heatran, Flower was not able to pull this win out.
Of course, Flower has been down a game before. So, I mean, we've seen this player make these comebacks.
Indeed.
But getting that game in, you just need one more for finals. It's got to be feel good for Nighttech.
I feel great. So we're gonna have this game 2 up momentarily.
Yup, just give us a second and we'll have the game up. And here it is, Zarude versus Luminion. Uh-oh. It's not a good start for Flower.
For Nighttech here.
But the immediate switch?
Double switch and an intimidate onto the low kicks. Now we're probably gonna see this first impression come down into
but
this step.
It is intimidated, and Stantler is one of those Eviolite Pokemon, so we'll be able to take that attack quite well. But what will both players go for? Will you just go for their first impression, or will you just swap out? There are many
Might-
different plays.
Nighttech, knowing you can't get a lot of damage onto the Statler, you might just want to switch out and see what kind of momentum you can get from that.
You could also opt for the knockoff. The Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave. That's an interesting play.
Very interesting.
Yeah, you see, that's you feel like damage. You take more damage than you could heal from this turn. And Body Slam is chunking down that low kicks.
Yeah, quite a chunk there. And
I
then
believe
knocked off, which is going to be very crucial.
Stantler is one of those wish Pokemon.
Ooh, a Raging Bolt comes out here from the Night.
Certainly a strong Pokemon not to be underestimated. If it's this calm mindset, it could get going now. There's Hatterene, though. Perfect switch, eating up that Draco Meteor. Good call from Flower. And now, I mean, you have free reign. I see 3 Fairy-type weak Pokemon on that team.
So let's see.
Of course, the Terrestrialization could come into play, but I don't know if you want to burn that with Raging Bolt right here.
Burn it so early into this game.
Hatterene likely still wins the 1v1.
So Flower in a decent position right now. Let's see how Nighttech responds to this Hatterene here. And a
Cresselia! One Pokemon for another.
But a special attack drop might not mean all that much, considering Cresselia likes to just sit in and calm mind up. But
if there's a Nuzzle,
and a Nuzzle,
it might not be the same calm mindset. Yeah, the Nuzzle is really gonna hamper that Cresselia a lot.
So this is a Thunderbolt Cresselia.
That's very interesting. And so just keeps on thunderbolting.
Yeah. It looks like we might be going back and forth right here for a while, unless Nighttech wants to switch out.
Of course, even if there are calm minds, the Psychic Noise. Oh, para for para. That is huge. Psychic Noise will not be able to apply before Cresselia is able to go for Moonlights. I mean, if you're Flower, I think you have to just switch into something that can really just nail this thing down.
Yeah.
Before it can get that Moonlight off.
So Nighttech with 2 unknown Mons and Flower with 3. Let's see who they might bring in here to eat the attacks.
Of course. And a Beartic! And a Paralysis. Well, this is one of those matchups where Lumineon actually can do something against an Ice type. Don't underestimate these Shitmons.
Exactly, especially in random battles.
Yep, that level boost they get.
Yeah, Tropius being the king of random battles, despite being kind of garbage mon in general, is telling of what happens in this format.
That is incredibly unlucky for Flower, though. Thunderbolt Paralysis into a full para. Icicle Crash Mish, evening up the luck just a little bit more. See that level 93, Lumineon is no joke. Hydro Pump miss!
Oh, and here's a Swords Dance from Beartic.
Oh no, you don't want to see that. Encore, though!
Into Swords Dance.
Beartic will be forced to keep on Swords Dancing no matter what, unless it switches out. And this gives Lumineon free reign to do whatever it pleases.
So now Lumineon in a great spot with this Beartic encored into its Swords Dance. I wonder if Nighttech will wait this out or just switch. And there's a switch. Zarude comes in.
Yep, there's a switch into Zarude.
Not a lot of damage.
But this still, despite it being a grass type fighting a water type, it might be advantageous for Lumineon.
This Power Whip is very scary from Nighttech, though.
It's... I see. U-turn. Interesting. Yep, they went for U-turn for U-turn. See, that's what I was talking about. The U-turn from Lumineon is still just a card on the table that will smash Zarude. Oinkologne.
Oinkologne comes out from Flower over here.
This Pokemon is interesting. It might have the thick fat ability to give it a resistance to Beartic's Ice-type moves.
That would make a lot of sense for why Flower sent it out in this specific situation.
Of course, you really don't want to risk that Swords Dance, though, because that Luminion can always just come back in and encore you. There's Cresselia. Terra Poison Curse.
In front of Cresselia.
But it is a paralyzed Cresselia. But we have seen almost every Pokemon on Nitek's team.
Let's see if we have another Pocket Arceus in that last position there.
This Oinkologne is a endgame winning Pokemon, but you have to get past this Cresselia.
So let's see what Flower does in front of this Cresselia here.
I believe these Cresselias are often Psyshock and not Psychic, so it will be at least enjoying that defense boost against its Psychic moves, even if they are super effective.
Mm-hmm. Timer is ticking down for Nitek here.
These turns are going to be incredibly critical. What will each player do?
Flower and a Moonlight.
Just a Moonlight. Interesting play. Steel Terra, but it's Thunderbolt.
Not do anywhere near enough damage, and a Body Slam does some not terrible damage to this Cresselia.
So it's Thunderbolt.
Terra.
Yeah. But this Oinkologne is just going to keep boosting and boosting and boosting. And even with the para, it might not be enough.
Mm.
And there's a paralysis on the Cresselia.
Especially looking at Nitek's team, that this Oinkologne and another terror.
Oh no! It's
+4/+4 off these
maxed out, and there's no para back. No. Even with Moonlight, it's not going to be enough. There's a crit, but you need a paralysis. You really want that paralysis, but you don't get it.
2 shots to Cresselia here. No Moonlight coming out.
Blood Moon Ursaluna has hit the stage, though.
A dangerous. That's a mon you don't want to see. So let's see if this Body Slam can do enough damage to Blood Moon Ursaluna to take it down.
Can the Blood Moon
down
42%?
Body Slam one-shots it.
But now,
Raging very in damage.
Three physical attackers are on the board.
So
and here's the bolt.
It is.
That Draco Meteor will be enough if it hits. If it hits. Will it hit? Will it hit?
That's the gamble. What are you rolling
so
right
I
here?
have to wonder if Draco will even KO, because Blood Moon Ursaluna did 42. Alright, KO'd.
There it is. So there's a Draco KO.
But now, this is
so
a -2 bolt.
Spot here, yeah.
You know, despite having 3 Shitmons and a Hatterene. Oh!
In.
This is not what you want to see.
At all.
Not on a Raging Bolt.
Incredibly scary Spathra right here.
You don't want to see. You don't want to be -2 against a Raging Bolt.
So Zarude comes back in.
Oh, good Dazzling Gleam catch.
Dazzling Gleam speed boost has started up. Will this snowball into a win for Flower, or can Nitek somehow pull this back?
What kind of... We know this Zarude is at least somewhat speedy. Because of... I was speeding on the mini.
This Lopez coming in with a first impression could be the difference for Nitek.
But that was a very weak Dazzling Gleam. I have to wonder if this is maybe a setup there to the Spathra. Oh, there's Icicle Crash. But now these Pokemon are fairly weakened. Raging Bolt is the last truly healthy Pokemon. After this next Hydro Pump, Beartic will be taken down quite a bit.
It misses as Hydro Pump does.
Oh, a crit to make up for it. Though I'm sure you would have rather have had the
Pokemon Showdown and Pokemon Showdown take it away.
But Luminion has done its job. It's done incredible damage against Beartic. Any faster team member like Espathra could clean it up from here.
Right here. So I assume we'll see a Dazzling Gleam, which you kind of just have to eat. You have to let this Beartic die because you're
Yeah, I
letting it
mean, all
dazzling.
Pokemon will take significant damage from a Dazzling Gleam. 3 Fairy Weeks, and then Beartic, who's on its last legs.
There's a
But
low kick.
there's the king,
Could really just turn this around. And
and
of
there's
course,
Stantler.
so low kicks is next.
Oh, that paralysis! You don't want to see that. You really don't want to see that.
Bait for Flower right here. Raging Bolt comes in, and we get a body slam.
But
Doing
now,
deep-
Hatterene can just come in and just enjoy itself.
Can't really be threatened by this this Raging Bolt here.
Hatterene is just one of these Oh,
Earthquake doesn't take the kill, but it will next turn because it is faster than
Thunderclap!
Yeah, forgot about that one.
Okay, now this endgame might be a little closer.
So Hatterene here will most likely click Draining Kiss.
But
And-
the yellow magic paralysis is still...
Let's see.
Okay, there's
Draining-
no paralysis this turn.
Down.
But now what?
And now it
This
looks
game-
like low kicks might be able to first impression at Hatterene, but what's it gonna do with this Espathra here?
Sucker Punch.
Very true. So
Leech Life. But is
doesn't
it
do-
going to...
Up.
Can it break through? Can it break through? It breaks through!
Kiss will kill the low kicks, and that looks like it's gonna be about it for this game 2. I don't know if Niantic is able to pull this out, pull a win out of this game here.
Yeah, even a Power Whip.
Yeah, and there it is.
Game
But-
3.
Won by Flower. We've
Yep.
had so many game 3 sets. This
We're
is
going
a
on to Game 3.
great set. We're going
They're
to game.
hungry, you know. Flower's down again, but he's hungry for a win. He really wants that Switch too.
Everybody's killing each other over the Switch 2. All right. People were killing each other over $4.75 in the first tournament. Imagine what happens when a Switch 2 is on the line.
Like, basically 100 times that. Oh,
So we're gonna-
man.
3 up in just a moment.
Nerves of steel these competitors have. Can only imagine this is incredibly stressful.
So round 3, game 3 is coming up in just a moment. It's going to be a great game. Let's see who will be able to move on to the finals of the Showdown Throwdown Part 2.
Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire. We have seen all 3 of those Paradox Pokemon in this set.
Flower needs that gas money. Not even gonna use the money for a Switch 2, just needs to pay for their gas. And Sunny Day comes out from this Walking Wake. See the
Terra
photosynthesis
Fire.
fire.
Immediately.
Not
that's-
something you
Yeah, but now it has that booster energy special attack. Anything getting hit by this thing will just crumble. But Terra has
Especially-
been exhausted.
here.
I suppose Nitek's strategy is to just get as big of an advantage as you can in these early phases so that even if Terra has been exhausted, it won't matter.
Just try to steamroll the game. Finding an opportunity here to just get set up for the future turns.
Sunny Day to trigger your own photosynthesis and enable your Hydro Steam.
Let's see how Flower responds to this Sunny Day Walking Wake.
Flamethrower, yeah, critical hit. Just, I mean, not needed.
And the crit was no needed the crit. And Oinkologne is back.
Oinkologne has returned. This is Flower's signature Pokemon, basically.
At this point.
Yeah.
So let's see if we're gonna see some more body slam pitch and a
Oh,
Bronzong.
retreating the Walking Wake into Bronzong. But forcing out the Walking Wake while these sun turns are ticking down, you can't complain about that.
So let's see. And a Sableye comes in.
Oh, Iron Defense.
On the bronze arm.
This Sableye will perfectly counter that because it's Ghost. It doesn't get hit by Body Press, and it won't be hit by Psychic moves either. The only thing that can touch it is a Gyro Ball. And that probably would hurt. I'd imagine Sableye is not a very bulky Pokemon. But these Pokemon are evenly matched the same level.
So, and a Love Disc.
Is that a Love Disc? Yeah, that's Love Disc.
So a Thunder Wave onto this Love Disc. And Substitute.
Oh, but you can't substitute in front of a Pokemon with Encore. Because you'll just get Encored into it.
Here it is, yeah. Yep, right there. Encore.
And you're just going to substitute.
You can do whatever you would please for a couple turns while this Encore is on.
I mean, you're just free to attack, yeah. Love Disc cannot do anything about this. I mean, yeah, something has to lose its item or this Love Disc will lose its life.
They're thinking hard about this decision. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky position for Nitek. What do? You're locked behind Encore on your Love Disc. Love Disc.
Here's a swap. Skuntank comes out, gets knocked off. Life Orb.
Life Orb.
Tank.
Offensive Skuntank. Okay. That damage has been reduced by 30%. And a Skuntank as a Dark type can't be affected by Prankster status moves.
So let's see what will happen next turn. How Flower responds to Skuntank.
Skuntank is a very weird Pokemon. It does work offensively on both physical and
back.
Yeah.
The left knocked off, which is crucial.
Yeah, Lincoln does love its leftovers. It doesn't have any real healing outside of that.
Comes from Skuntank. High horsepower.
High horsepower.
Doesn't do enough.
Both these Pokemon are trading.
Down the Oink alone.
Yeah, I mean, Nitek is in the driver's seat. Two Pokemon up 6.
On.
I mean, the Shitmon squad has not been doing wonders for Flower this game. But there are still 3 that remain.
Yes. So let's see. And we got a
Rotom Heat. This is a pretty good Pokemon, I'd say. Good into Love Disc, good into...
Walking Wake is
be
scary still.
Yeah, that Walking Wake.
And so the Walking Wake could just come back in and clean up.
It will Hydro Steam, but I wonder if Rotom can survive one because it won't be Sun boosted. Infernape.
So maybe we see some Thunderbolts onto this Infernape. I doubt it can do that much damage to the Rotom. Maybe a close combat if it's a Life Orb Infernape too.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to trade your Rotom's HP for this? I mean, it's really good in the rest of Nitek's, not the non-Walking Wake Pokemon.
Yeah. We'll see how Flower responds to this Infernape coming out.
Yeah, Sableye could come in on the close combat. Big turn here. It really all depends on what both... Stone Edge! Oh, that's...
This
that
might make them shift up
bad.
Before.
It's really, really bad for Nitek. And yeah, we don't know if it's Life Orb on Infernape either, but now you have the information. You can just swap out.
Stone Edge. It lives the Stone Edge now and takes down this Infernape.
Well, now the Mons are even, but the Rotom is incredibly weakened.
And that Walking Wake is dauntingly waiting in the background for its
There it is.
Yep.
Maybe the Sableye has a... Well, I was going to say maybe the Sableye has Rain Dance, but... It's a Sableye. It's not Champions. And even if it was Rain Dance, Hydro Steam still gets powered up.
Hydro Steam.
Oh, that Hydro Steam is just so strong. Oh, good switch into the Love Disc, stopping the paralysis. We're likely going to see a water type move. Oh, but the recover!
Oh, And a knockoff
Paralysis.
with Whirlpool onto the Sableye. Oh,
Oh, they're trapped.
this Walking Wake might come in next turn.
Oh, but the Love Disc falls. This Sableye is actually just a thorn in Nighttech's side. I mean, this Bronzong can't touch it, and the Walking Wake might just be the only thing that can. But if it gets paralyzed,
And a Bronzong.
Bronzong. It's interesting.
Bronzong have that could maybe
Likely Gyro Ball, but I don't know if you win the interaction. You're going to get Thunder Waved. You're going to get knocked off, and the Sableye is just going to recover. That means the last Pokemon likely cannot beat
knockoff.
Sableye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wrong.
it's Iron Head. I mean, this Sableye is just enjoying itself.
Sableye is putting up some crazy numbers for Flower right now.
Yeah.
Walking Wake at 56% HP with a
Little
life.
Goblin.
Here comes the Walking Wake.
But now you have to eat the Thunder Wave. This is... Oh, can you dodge?
Thunder
You
Wave
cannot.
is Walking Wake. Sableye goes down, but it's done its job.
Yeah, I mean, any Pokemon can likely just finish it off now. It's at 46%. And it'll be a 3v1. But we don't know what that last one is.
Let's see how Flower will respond to this with a 3-2 advantage and a Quagsire.
I
This
don't
is
know if I like this.
Flower, I think, because an Earthquake from Quagsire.
But do you want to take the Draco? I feel like... This last Pokemon...
This last Pokemon, let's see what...
Yep,
Well-
this is why I didn't like the...
It lived? Oh my goodness!
The survival!
It lived!
The
But what
survival.
here? Without the Sableye, it takes
Well,
Dragon
there's
Pit.
still a fully healthy Pokemon that likely out... It's Frostmoth, and the Terra has not been exhausted.
Oh, let's see. It's a
Terra
Terra Water.
Water into Dragon Ascent. It lives, and Flower moves on to finals for the Gacha team.
I'm standing up. I stood out on my chair. That was a hype play. The
That's
Terra-
not hype. That's not hype.
Hype. That is hype. That is hype. With a team of shitmons, Flower manages to make it to the finals. What a game that was.
Never exhaust, everyone.
And that's why you never give up, especially in random battle.
Never exhaust that Terra.
Quasar, Frostmoth was able to return an Ice Beam and take it down.
That team was incredibly dog shit, but Flower made it work.
And what a set that was. Flower going down in game 1 and managing to win 2 in a row and move on to the finals. And now we have our finals in this Gacha versus Fortnite tournament with Flower representing Team Gacha and Lolo representing Team Fortnite.
Whew. I mean, these sets, man, down to the wire. And,
Crazy set. Truly entertaining.
like, just incredible gameplay shown here.
In word, we're going to move on to our third place set before we move on to the finals.
I see. So this is perhaps the most important set of the tournament because it's the difference between the $3.25 and $40, 3 games, a personal commission. I think maybe multiple commissions. Like, there's just a ton of prizes for third.
Yeah,
Well, fourth gets $3.25.
So this is a huge game. All right, they're fighting
Yeah.
over $3.25.
Like, if you get second or third or first, you're getting some pretty awesome prizing. But if you're fourth, you need that one extra step. You don't want to be that one step away from having all these nice prizes instead of $3.25.
Wow, what a set that was!
This
I was
is-
thoroughly entertained, and as soon as I saw that Rayquaza come out, I thought it was over. I thought it was over for Flower.
I mean, that's that last Mon, that Frostmoth. See, I was thinking you would recover on the Earthquake, because if you did survive, you get your HP back, you can survive everything else, and you just walled over Rayquaza, but whew, that's what
Truly incredible.
That's why I wasn't a huge fan of going Quagsire on Walking Away, because you would have to take the Draco, but ultimately it panned out for Flower.
Yeah, Flower had a plan, and it worked out.
Yup.
So now we're going to see Razor versus Nitek in the 3rd place match.
Razor and Nitek, 2 competitors I've seen play for so long today. 2 of the strongest we've had here. But only one can get into that 3rd place.
So let's see how this goes here.
In my opinion, this is the game you want to put your life on the line. Nothing else matters.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to be...
You know?
Have you ever played Pokemon Showdown with $3.75 on the line?
Truly, the stakes could not be higher. What an incredible set. So we're getting this 3rd place match set up and it will be up momentarily. I hope you're all enjoying this tournament. It's been incredibly fun to watch. Oh, and I think we have our match.
Okay. Just about starting. Okay.
So let's see what these... is that
2 just electric Pokemon on the board.
What a nuclear start this is.
Just some incredible voltage from both the players. Bring the best of the best onto the board. Turn 1. Of course, this Landorus incarnate form has incredible advantage over this Magearna thanks to its sheer force boosted earth powers. Even a Magearna would not want to take that move. And if you're Nitek, you don't want to lose your Magearna. And that's exactly why we see the switch here.
So we have a Mew switching into this Landorus. And Iron Crown comes out. Just wow. Just incredibly powerful Pokemon on both sides of the field as of right now. And I do need a drink of water, so give me a second. I don't think I have anywhere in my room. That's one picture. I have to find one. And a Koraidon comes out. I looked away from the screen.
Iron Crown versus Koraidon. This is a
Landorus and Iron
crazy matchup too.
Magearna, a Mew, and a Koraidon. A Flare Blitz, critical hit, burns a Landorus. So now Koraidon are both down.
Double down, incredible. 2 of the heaviest hitters in 1 turn.
So let's see what other nuclear bombs these 2 competitors pull out in this 3rd place match. See, this is what we're talking about. This should get serious, bro.
We have watched...
And Oranguru is here.
Oh, Oranguru is not favored into Magearna at all. Unless it happens to have some fire move that I don't know if it has access to. Psychic and Normal will not be hitting Magearna very hard. I have to wonder if we're going to see an Iron Leaves in any of the rest of the sets, because we've seen all 3 Paradox Beasts, and we've seen 2 of the Swords of Justice, too. Leaves is the last one remaining. Oranguru can Focus Blast, but due to Magearna's Fairy typing, it will only take neutral damage. But Chip is Chip.
And then Glamora.
Oh, Glamora!
Yeah.
A nasty plot in front of a Magearna. That
takes
shows
So,
incredible confidence or greed. Bonnet.
What's going on? So Psyshock did not do any damage. Let's see if we have a Focus Blast. Maybe.
Another one of those Paradox Pokemon. Oh, despite the Photosynthesis attack boost, Fruit Bonnet was taken down before it could even move. A Sucker Punch might have put Oranguru into the ground, though.
So now, Razor and a... What is going on?
Oh my god! Bro, it just has...
But you have 2 on Miraidon, Mew. This is Gen 9 fest over here with this Glamora.
Somebody bought Pokemon Scarlet, huh?
I guess so.
Oh, Chandelure, perfect counter into Slurring, able to eat up the Fire, Bug, and Fighting moves. So it does have to be careful around a potential Earthquake.
So Glamora comes back in.
But just as Chandelure counters Slitherwing, Chandelure is not favored into Glamorite at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that Air Balloon is still intact, so if there is a ground type in Razor's back, it won't be able to touch Glamora until that balloon has been popped. just a Shadow Ball break that balloon, but
Power Gem
yeah,
takes down the
Glamora.
Chandelier.
But crucially, Glamora has been weakened without triggering its Toxic Debris ability, which could be incredibly
Two more
critical.
special attackers in the back here.
And actually, all of Razor's bonds have been special attackers.
That's true.
This Iron Crown
walls on this Nitek.
This Iron Crown is incredibly well positioned. Tachyon Cutter isn't going to be appreciated by any Pokemon, and though Slitherwing has good special defense, Psychic will just shred it. So that Terra is going to need to come out soon, I think, just to stop this Iron Crown.
Let's see.
So you may be able to trade into it with Magearna, but I don't think that's favored. A Steel Fairy type into a Steel Psychic. But crucially, that Mew could have set up.
Yeah.
If it's able. Oh no, it's Stealth Rock U-turn. And there goes Glamora.
You never know what a Mew might have in their pocket because it is Mew after all.
It is Stealth Rock U-turn though, so I wonder if it really is going to be a setup Mew that can Terra to finish off the game. But the Magearna, that Pokemon does have access to Shift Gear as long as you can get past this Iron Crown or at least chip it down low enough. Maybe with Terra. Oh,
demolishes this Slitherwing.
Yeah, this game is looking like it's gonna go to Razor.
Slugfest of a game, just high power Pokemon back and forth. Is drawing to a close soon. Nitek is on to their last two mons.
Yeah, I mean, this Magearna is your last hope. But can you even break through this Iron Crown? This future Paradox Pokemon has just been such a thorn in Nitek's side. There's the Terra and a Calm Mind.
Calm Mind. So
but
this is where the game can flip.
Good initiative from Razor switching out, knowing the Terra is going to be coming soon. And that's the only way they have to really lose. But can this Oranguru stop the Magearna before it gets set up? I mean,
Shift Gear comes on now.
Psyshock is a good start, but you have to wonder.
So this Magearna is quite boosted.
If there's Draining Kiss, it might just be able to pull this one out.
Especially with that Soul Heart ability that gives it a special attack after taking KO.
Draining Kiss stored power might just finish the game off right here. That Magearna, that comeback Pokemon that has terrorized players since Generation 7. It's Fleur Cannon though, so it loses its special attack.
Oh, and we take damage there. So Soul Heart gives it a boost.
Yep. Of course, Soul Heart acts differently from Moxie. It doesn't have to take the KO itself to trigger.
So Iron Crown comes back in here.
But an unboosted
switch into Mew, a Volt switch on the Iron Crowns. Let's see who Razor has, and a
Mamoswine. I hate to say it, but I don't see a way for Nitek to win this one. Mamoswine is too strong, Iron Crown is too healthy, and there's a final Pokemon in the back.
Yeah, dude, it's looking real dire for Nitek here. Let's see if Nitek can somehow pull this game out. Because Psychic, that's not going to do it. Knockoff takes down the Mew.
Now the Magearna, that base 65 speed, won't get the jump on Mamoswine.
It's going to be it for game one.
Yeah.
Game 2 of our third place match coming here soon. So, Dupe, who do you think is going to win the final game of this tournament here?
Well, I mean, I have to bet it on Flower. Just consistently found a way to fight through the most dog shit of scenarios.
You know, just incredible tenacity as a player.
Mm-hmm.
So I've really seen some great games out of both our competitors here. And oh, it looks like we are going to have our game 2 starting up in just a moment right here.
Game
Yeah,
two. Oh yeah, game two. Game two.
I think I also have Flower, a little bit of bias, but
I mean, that's our boy. I mean,
Yeah.
last time the last showdown tournament, both of my buddies fell to Spectrier. Oh, Treasures
Wow.
of Ruin.
And someone
Chi-Yu.
is like giving these two the like most nuclear mons possible.
We got
Yeah,
Chi-Yu facing down that TM Opera. Whoa, bro. But it's not a good match. Oh, Will-O-Wisp on the Azumarill switch. Immaculate play from Nitek. That Water Fairy is one of the few things that can stand up to Chi-Yu, and now it's not only on a timer, it just can't do that much damage anymore.
Mhm.
As you know, huge power doubles Azumarill's attack, but that burn effectively counteracts that. So it has an effective base 50 attack.
So let's see. And Dedenne comes out for Nitek here. Liquidation doesn't do a lot of damage because of that burn.
That burn really would have put it into Aqua Jet range if it hadn't been burned. Just to stare down, I mean, that Wo-Chen would fare well into Dedenne, but you let in that Chi-Yu.
He is quite scary. One of the strong mons in Generation 9, and a Hoopa comes out here.
Well, Hoopa, don't let its appearance fool you. It has one of the strongest special attack stats in the game. And you had the read, but the game said no. Razor.
Yeah, Razor just after by these hacks, this RNG, and these games we've been watching on stream. It's quite unfortunate.
That would have been a huge momentum swing to land that into Bisharp. But
Anyway,
immaculate play, going for the focus blast, the fucking fake focus blast, because you're not going to click Sucker Punch. That could have been disastrous, but when you're down in momentum, sometimes you do just have to make these plays.
really, there probably was a swords dance there from Nitek trying to take the situation.
This is huge for Razor. Oh, there's Dawn Fan. But can the Dawn Excuse me. I don't know what I said there. That was a tongue twisted. But can the Dawn Fan take out this Hoopa? And with a knockoff, it absolutely can.
Dawn. So Hoopa has done a good job taking down that Bisharp, which we have seen do a lot of work.
Here comes Tiamat Pro. Whoa.
Now don't sleep on Wo-Chen. Oh, and here comes
Is there a Ruination to counter? Oh. Razor just getting absolutely screwed by the RNG here. That Leech Seed would have been really nice for this kind of Chi-Yu. You could get a little bit of chip damage over the course of a game. Unfortunately, it's just not going to pan out. A tricky situation here. I mean, you do have the Azumarill waiting in the wings, so
yeah,
that is always just an easy, consistent switch. There's no risk of burn anymore since it's, already burned. But will Nitek read into that and switch into a Dedenne immediately? And we see the switch.
The Azumarill.
That's exactly what happens. Thunderbolt, not enough. I don't know if I like that saving Azumarill. I feel like you should save Azumarill for the Chi-Yu. Because look, Dedenne is just... Phase 2 Dedenne just started. Not a very particularly threatening Phase 2, but a Phase 2 nonetheless.
So Dedenne takes another Thunderbolt, and now Hitmontop is in versus Dedenne. Dazzling Gleam comes down. And a Rapid Spin.
Oh, Rapid Spin, getting that speed boost for whatever waits in the back.
And
like
another
that Ludicolo. Good switch, reading the Earthquake.
Swap in there from Nitek.
Not willing to give up the Dedenne just yet. But here comes Azumarill as the sack. Rain Dance is set.
Rain Dance.
making Ludicolo faster than basically every other Pokemon in the game, and that the water type moves really boosted as well. But you know who isn't gonna be harmed by this? TM Afro back in.
Whoa, genuinely gonna get this swap in here and see what Wo-Chen can
Ice Beam. That's something light. Oh no, Razor. This is. Oh
terrible.
no. This Wo-Chen is just blind, but you can at least stall out the rain a little bit.
Truly tragic for Razor here.
This is why you don't use Wo-Chen, I guess.
Ice Beam comes
Ice
out
Beam,
again.
Ruination. And now the Rain Dance is gone. Ludicolo can't freely set up another one without being threatened by maybe a Giga Drain from the Wo-Chen.
So let's see how Razor responds here.
I mean, it's definitely very tricky for Razor. I mean, Nighttech's Pokemon, they're incredibly healthy. Oricorio. This is one of those random battles mons that can flip the script. That
completely run away with the game.
It has access to that move Quiver Dance that'll just allow it to snowball, especially with Terra giving it safer setup turns. Precisely that.
Ooh,
and Ice Beam is doing. Oh my! Yep.
Razor. Oh
this
no!
This game just hates Razor.
Terrible.
I'm sorry to say. This game really does just hate Razor, man.
You really hate to see it. It's just been every single match. It's just been tragic for Razor.
Just focus last miss into whoa miss. Oh no! Attempting to get an extra turn with that potential thaw using the Terra, but I don't know if it's just not gonna be enough.
And so Niantic is looking to be in a great spot here with a frozen Oricorio, Terra Burn from Niantic, and this Hitmontop with 41% HP in the back.
I do have to wonder whether, even if the Oricorio was not frozen, if it could get past this Demon Dedenne in the back, Electric Fury resisting both Hurricane and Terra Blast Revelation Dance, or Terra Estalized Revelation Dance, since the special property of Revelation Dance does change based on the user's primary typing, and Terrestrialization does make it a fighting type move.
And yeah, there's the Dedenne once again.
Yeah. Though, of course, if there was no freeze, you could use the Psychic type version of Revelation Dance instead.
Dazzling Gleam will easily take that KO.
What could be in the back to seal this for a Razor? It's not going to be Avalugg. Getting past, unfortunate. If that Oricorio was able to get through, wait, hold on. Will this U-turn actually give Razor a window of opportunity? What's it gonna be? Who's coming in?
I wonder if it'll be the last secret mon.
Nah, the Rock Polish Avalugg could make the reverse. Oh, but it's just Stone Edge. Fortunately, I think that's curtains.
Yeah.
Terra's been exhausted on Oricorio. I doubt this Avalugg is going to be Rock Polish. I mean, there's always the disconnect win condition, but
you never thought the opponent's computer might just explode. And then it's only...
outside of that, I don't really see a way to win. This Chiyu
coming.
Maybe, I mean, yeah, this Chiyu is just not going to be able to. I mean, it's not going to be stopped by the Avalugg. Terra's been exhausted. If there was Terra, there was potential here, but I don't think there's future. Yep, so the Dark Pulse.
Game 3 here in this third place match.
I mean, the Will-O-Wisp, yeah. There's not much you can do. And I believe Niantic still has Terra, so there is no miracle for Hitmontop, unfortunately.
Truly unfortunate for Razor here.
Yep. I mean,
terrible rolls, terrible luck going on.
That that freeze probably was critical actually, because Dedenne would have likely dropped to a revelation dance.
Yeah.
Like Oricorio could have set up without that freeze.
So we're gonna get game 3 going here for this. Oh, every set has gone to game 3, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean I can't remember one that hasn't that we've watched fall through. Yeah.
Game 3 starting up in just a moment.
All right, chat. Who's winning this game 3?
Will it be Gacha or will it be Gacha?
Razor or Nitek? Who will get that copy of Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R? Cowboy saying Razor.
Let's see what we have. Let's see who is able to steal it away.
Are there any Nitek supporters? Commentators, go get a drink. Y'all need it. Okay, I'll get a drink.
All right, my bad, dude. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe I just talk like this, guys. Come on. We're gonna take a quick. Here, I'll wait until Dupes comes back before I go get my drink. This Torterra has shell smashed. Ooh, into a Terra Steel Sand Slash. That's not gonna be great for Nitek here. Earthquake. It's gonna live the earthquake. So the question is, an earthquake in return might be able to take it.
These early game exhausts of the Terra. But it wasn't enough to take out Torterra. What is a mere terrestrialization to a Torterra? I mean, that Terra has not been enough to stop it. That earthquake is coming. And Sand Slash, Headlong Rush, even better. I mean, okay, how is Razor going to respond to this? I mean, Terra's gone. Of course, there might be something in the back with some priority, which would finish off this Torterra. Hypno. It is probably... Oh, no, no. If it gets 5 hits, it gets 4. Hypno hanging on by the skin of its teeth. I mean, I guess this stops Razor or Nitek from sweeping Razor's entire team with that Torterra. But now Leafeon's in, and I still have to say, Nitek is still in the winning position. I mean, you got Terra, you got a Pokemon, and basically 90% of another. Oh, knockoff finishing it off. But now Razor has the momentum, being able to bring in another one. There is still that massive.
I'm back with my drink.
Okay,
and I come
well,
back to see a Koraidon.
Yeah, well, that does it. Yeah, that would do it.
Maybe luck has turned around for Razor here.
Yeah, for Razor, knockoff, taking away the loaded dice, which is actually really huge. Yeah, you see that loaded dice being removed means that it only got 2 hits of that skill shot, but that speed boost might be more valuable than the damages. The Flare Blitz can just come. But Leafeon is Chlorophyll,
Ooh.
meaning it outspeeds anyway. And see, again, that loaded dice being
not doing
off.
a lot in the skill shot.
And
And this
that-
Koraidon just gets taken down against all odds by a Leafeon.
Yeah, I think you had to just take the KO with the Flare Blitz there. That Chlorophyll boost evening out the speed boost and the level difference, just making Leafeon faster. Naturally.
So now Razor with 3 Pokemon left, and a Gastrodon comes in here. Not a great
Gastrodon,
option into this Leafeon.
it seems dire when your 4 times weak grass Pokemon is the answer to the grass Pokemon, but it seems that was a misclick from Razor.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate.
Yeah, this is just, I mean, this is just free damage and information for Nitek. You get to take an item with knockoff or just a ton of damage with a Leaf Blade.
Gumshoes comes in. Substitute goes up.
Switch on all of our souls. I won't click SD. Instead, a substitute is clicked and then an SD. Oh no. Oh no, it's not looking good for Razor.
Not at all.
Gastrodon in the back, and I don't think Gumshoes can one-tap this Leafeon. It has a solid defense stat. It's all down to that final Pokemon.
It's once again looking dire for Razor here.
It might be time to sign the slip. Gumshoe survives,
Gumshoe
but
lives it.
loses the choice band, meaning it loses a ton of damage. And
This Leafeon
Yeah,
still is at
Leafeon.
+2. Leaf Blade takes
W
down the
tanks,
Gumshoe.
you know? And
With
that
this Leafeon
Gacha
at exactly 50% HP. Terrakion.
Terrakion. Can Terrakion do a 5v1 though?
I
This Pokemon
doubt
used to
it.
be in the tier PU. I don't
PC
know.
demon.
I mean, I think Pseudo Widow with Terra can take this thing down.
Ooh, wow.
Or
yeah.
see another Leaf Blade.
And that's going to be it for this third place match.
Yeah, Razor
Terrible
falls.
misclick.
While Nighttime
Unfortunate
claims.
luck for Razor here in a couple of these
Yeah.
games. And that's going to do it right there.
Yep.
So we will momentarily move on to our finals in the Showdown Throwdown Part 2.
Razor gets the third prize. Well, gets the fourth prize, the $3.75, while Nighttech gets that coveted third place prize. But those weren't the only prizes on the line. As
Yeah,
we get set up for our finals match, everything is on the line here. Second place gets $50, a Fortnite skin, a personal commission, and a couple of games. But first place gets 10 times that money with a Switch 2 and a game. 2 other games, Final Fantasy, I believe that's actually a membership, and then Guilty Gear Strive alongside 2 other commissions.
So this is going to come down to the wire right here.
Of course, Flower representing Gacha and Lolo representing Fortnite.
A true showdown, one might say.
Yeah, one might say that. Who do you all have? Gacha, Fortnite. It's all down to this. Despite Gacha having the advantage in terms of raw numbers in the top 8, Fortnite has brought it all down to the final game.
And we have
Okay.
a Origin Dialga.
Well,
from
I mean,
our here.
that is a good good matchup for Flower. I mean, Azelf really only has Fire Blast to hit this, and that'll only be neutral damage. And this Origin Dialga, as we know, gains an extra 20 points to special defense from its original form.
So are we just gonna see an explosion off rip here from this Azelf?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you at least Stealth Rock, maybe you turn out. Exploding into a Steel type, I feel like that'd be throwing.
Yeah, maybe a little
Decidueye
bit. Decidueye
Hisuian.
comes in here. I mean, it's
Getting
Stealth
up
Rock
to
stuff.
Stealth Rock. This is a much more favorable matchup, as this Decidueye does have a whole 13 levels above this Dialga and has strong fighting moves like triple arrows and close combat that would dent this thing. While fighting is not the hardest type to wall, if there's a single bird type in the back, I mean, this Decidueye will be completely outmatched.
It's really crazy how they gave Triple Axel to Decidueye and they just made this Pokemon complete garbage, you know?
You mean triple arrows?
Axel?
Yeah. I mean, that's the point. I don't think anybody wants to deal with a triple arrows Decidueye that's actually good. But that triple arrows gets a two of its effects trigger in the same turn, landing a critical hit and a defense draw. Incredible luck here. And that's why you don't want this Pokemon to actually be good.
And it looks like this this Salamence does not have Intimidate. It's a Moxie Salamence.
But even if it was Intimidate, the ability Scrappy from Decidueye would defend
Indeed.
against that.
And, oh, a Dragon Dance comes out here
Oh,
from Salamence.
well, Flower's hungry. I mean, that Moxie boost will allow this Pokemon to snowball. And an Outrage comes
Outrage.
out.
So now we
Careful
have
though.
this
There's a
Salamence
fairy
locking the
type in the
outrage.
back. Is there a fairy type in the back? I suppose not, because that would be the easiest click in the world.
Yeah. So now we have it up Salamence with
+2.
attack, a +1 speed, a Bronzong here.
The next best thing is Bronzong.
This outrage.
Certainly with the resistance, but it is +2, and outrage is still one of the strongest moves any Pokemon could ask for. It will take a significant amount of damage from this. How much? Well, we'll see.
The question is, does Flower want to take this chip? And Flower is going to take the chip.
Flower has to. I mean, it's outrage.
Ooh, and a
second critical hit on Salamence.
Noise
It's going to fall to the next hit. And it seems like it was a 3-turn outrage.
So Ironhead takes the Salamence down, but Bronzong has been chipped quite a bit.
The Salamence did do some great work taking out Azelf and taking down Bronzong, a Pokemon that does wall Dialga, provided it doesn't have a fire move. And this is actually a pretty good trade for Flower. Of course, he would have liked to have taken that Salamence further, but it wasn't in the cards. But you know what is? Deoxys Speed Form!
Flower's team, after that last match, it looks like the Pokemon Showdown gods have blessed Flower with some pretty strong Pokemon here.
And that Dark Pulse finishes it off. Of course, you can't bring Decidueye out. It's, I mean, historically, fighting types do not match up well into psychic types. But if there's a Deoxys on one side, will we see the 6th Rayquaza of Flower's bracket?
A lot of Rayquazas. He seems to be a Rayquaza magnet. I don't know, whatever's going on with that. It's getting haunted by the Rayquaza. The natural enemy of Deoxys, of course.
This Pokemon Swanna is the answer. I have to wonder if that Deoxys really is a Deoxys, though.
You think it might be a
Zoroark.
Or
Oh, Defog.
Defog. Okay, that makes sense. So we have this Boots Swanna with Defog. But of course there is a Luxray.
Yeah.
I don't know which is a bit more scary than Stealth Rocks in this situation.
But there is the Decidueye to resist any electric attacks. Both players. Oh, Sneasler on the Volt Switch, and guess who comes back?
Haunted me in Pokemon Champion, so we know who's coming in on this Sneasler.
I mean, we'll see if that Deoxys really was a Deoxys.
There's
Indeed, it was. Oh, it had pressure, so it was indeed a Deoxys. And that Psychic move is, I mean, nothing wants to take a Psycho boost.
I think this Deoxys, I think there's still a Zoroark in the back here.
There could be, certainly.
Psycho boost doing crazy good, but it lived.
70%, 71% of that. Even at -2, unless this is somehow, if this is Terra Dark or Terra Steel, maybe Swanna can live. But will you exhaust here, I guess?
And Luxray comes back in, intimidates onto the Swanna.
And here was that was the scout on Flower's end, just to check if the Swanna was going to Terra. I like that play, even if it didn't pan out. But this does give Flower information about how the Web wants to play. Decidueye Hisui comes out, Volt Switch
into this Decidueye.
I wonder who's coming back in.
Zoroark with Flamethrower.
Can only imagine that the Deoxys wants to come in just to Psycho Boost.
Yeah. Seems like the best option right here.
But you really do have to play carefully that Deoxys is an incredible asset.
Oh, and Amandabuzz.
And Amandabuzz is on the field. You don't even have to risk the Deoxys and Terra at all.
And now you have Lolo has 2 Pokemon that are weak to this Brave Bird.
I mean, yeah, and the Swanna is really not particularly threatening against the Dialga and the Luxray in the back. This is incredible for Flower. I mean, 5 Pokemon to 4, and most of yours match up well into the opponent's team. That final Mon has to be something big for Lolo.
Perhaps another Rayquaza.
Indeed, a Rayquaza would be helpful, but I think even Amandabuzz is able to thwart that. And the
Yeah, there
Situai
goes.
falls.
Not even getting a chance to throw something back.
But now who do you bring in? Who do you bring? Swana? I suppose both the Gen 5 birds, both chipped down. A battle for the ages.
Bird versus bird.
Though
Bird
I
up.
do think this is still a heavy advantage for Flower. I mean, 3 mons to 5. And yeah, that Luxray is always in wait.
There it
That
is.
Brave
Yeah.
Bird just doing absolutely nothing.
Whatever mon is in the back must be incredibly weak to something on Flower's team for them not to have come out yet.
Likely just not able to break through the Mandibuzz. I mean, the Volt Switch is just so incredibly free. There is still the Terra, but
Sneasler comes in and there's
that
the Volt Switch.
Sneasler
Yep.
is taking so much damage even from a special
And Yacht
attacking
is
Volt
back.
Switch. Is there a Terra Dark maybe on the Sneasler? That's the only way you can really claw this back.
And now, yeah, that's the only thing that can really like
But
turn this around.
even then, with the Intimidate, it's not.
It's gonna come out. It's
And
gonna
that-
take Swana.
Swana simply can't stand up to a Psycho Boost after that chip damage has been applied. It's unlike, and Sneasler even with the -2.
Oh, it's a King Gambit. Unfortunately, though, we do still have this Dialga in the back. We still have this Mandibuzz. We still have a lot of mod.
Gambit Gauntlet. Of course, the Luxray in the back can intimidate it to reduce its
That is
damage.
true because it
Crucially-
doesn't have that Defiant ability. You know, get +1 from Intimidate. And
There
that,
it
of course,
is.
with the Luxray. Swords
Swords
Dance.
Dance, but that Intimidate reduces it down. What will we see this Luxray click? As the tides turn, what will happen? There's a Wild Charge doing some good chip damage, but it's not enough. Kowtow Cleave
is going to
takes
take-
out the Luxray.
And so
There's
here's a-
Dialga.
You could see a Fire Blast come out of this Dialga, right? Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
there it is, and it takes out KG.
Finn was not able to mount a comeback. And of course, we have the Sneasler with
Thank you.
Dragon type
Oh.
Terra for fun.
No, just to not take super effective damage from the close combats. I think you had to Terra the King Gambit, and even then, it's
Yeah.
still really rough.
And so that's game 1 going to Flower in a
Yup.
dominating victory without even revealing their last Pokemon. Let's see who
4
the last Mon was.
to 0. Well, Lolo, can you make the 2-game comeback? It's all down to you. Or will Flower dominate the entire tournament?
A legendary run.
Yeah.
I just received word that the last Pokemon that Flower had was a Golden Go.
That's
Yeah.
okay. So even damn.
It was really a rough matchup for Lolo right here.
Yeah, even if you got past the Dialga, I mean, Golden Go is notoriously one of Sneasler's greatest foes. And I believe we're moving into game 2 soon. Just a second. Here it is.
So we
This
are starting
time-
with a Tatsugiri and a Jumpluff.
We
I
see-
understand that Jumpluff is one of your favorites. You quite like Jumpluff right here, right?
I do enjoy using Jumpluff on Sun, but this is singles. Instead, this Pokemon often likes to go for a Strength Sap.
Which unfortunately won't do a whole lot into this Tatsugiri.
Mm-hmm. And this Tatsugiri, interesting. We had a Steel Dragon Legendary from Sinnoh last game. This time we have a Water Dragon, though it is not Palkia. I wonder... I just have to wonder how this is going to play out.
Mm.
This is Lolo Web's last life, while Flower has one to play around
Stand
with.
for Team Fortnite.
Can you bring it back, Team Fortnite? Somebody has bet their house on you. We're seeing an immediate switch. Sleep Powder goes into Cramorant. And that's something Jumpluff loves to do in doubles too. Just click the Sleep Powder.
That can make all the difference for this game.
But Jumpluff itself cannot take advantage of this. It has to switch into one of its teammates.
So
Like a
you
U-turn,
turn
exactly.
here.
Oh,
Or does he comes
this Pokemon is an absolute railgun
Yeah,
of a wall
it's
breaker.
incredibly scary.
But notably,
Flower here.
it's not download, which means it's
You're right.
analytic. if there is a switch, that Porygon will be boosted in strength. Goodbye, Virizion. Never mind. Never mind. 50%. We didn't see Iron Leaf, so we did see Virizion. And there's Jumpluff. Crazy Stone Edge on the switch.
What a switch here, read. Wow, a great play right there.
Showing why he has seen so much success in these tournament settings.
So Revavroom comes in here, which is dangerous for this Virizion.
Yeah, but it still won't appreciate a close combat. Revavroom does have that filter ability, but its stats are kind of dog shit. So Terra ground close combat, like I said, did a lot.
So Terra is burned from Lolo. This Virizion is
the
down.
Gunk Shot. Terra to take out the Gunk Shot. Just one Pokemon. I mean, this Virizion got immense value. Able to take, yeah.
I was about to say Tatsugiri can come in here and clean up this Revavroom. So Porygon comes back in. And a Surf does a good amount of damage. Good chunk of damage there.
Yeah. Oh, Surf does too much to Porygon Z. What will Porygon fire back with? Can it do enough? No, 39% is not enough. Rapid Spin to get the speed boost.
It looks like this Porygon Z is probably scarfed.
Chipping it into the range of Surf. Just
and you get
immaculate play from Flower.
Flower is playing incredibly well. Dachshund here.
Type
probably
advantage
going to force a switch out of this Tatsugiri. There it is. And we have
that Cramorant. Of course, now that Jumpluff is out of the game, you're pretty free to just sack this Cramorant. There is no sleeps to be had.
Oh, and we're going to get a Wish pass onto this Revavroom, I think.
No.
Oh, wait.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
And a Regieleki returning for Flower in this finals matchup.
The same Pokemon
Throwdown.
that clutch it out for Flower, but it's a ground-type Revavroom! But it is low enough where a normal-type move from Regieleki could take it out.
So let's see what Flower goes for here. This Revavroom might get this Wish here.
Well, no, the Wish...
Oh. It's this turn, I think.
Oh, right, that is how Wish works.
This guy has been popped. This Mimikyu is down a little bit of HP, and
no, Wish just didn't activate since Dachshund was at full health. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not. It's Healing Wish that works that way.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And the Play Rough takes out Revavroom.
Enough to take down Revavroom.
One more obstacle for Regieleki taken out. It's not looking good for Lolo.
Terra is exhausted, and it seems that Lolo does not have a ground type unless there's a secondary ground type in the back to deal with this Regieleki.
You're going to need a Groudon if you want to make it to that precipice of Game 3, but even that might not be enough.
Say that again.
I mean, Flower has used these Regis to great effect. Regidrago, Regigigas, and obviously the second Regieleki. These Pokemon have been so important for him.
Oh, Dachshund's back in here.
It's 3 to 4, and one of them is Regieleki. I mean, really, it's not looking great.
Doesn't do enough, but does get the attack drop, so you don't get a lot of damage onto that Dachshund.
Yeah, just some great luck there for Lolo, just giving them any advantage they can grab, which they absolutely need.
Shadow Sneak comes out, and a Wish.
Go to Wish, seeing the Shadow Sneak would come out. But there is the king.
Regieleki.
There is Regieleki. 50%.
A yawn onto this Regieleki.
That is one defensive maneuver. No,
and the Volt Switch, but gets protected. So
hold on. That is precisely the momentum swing you want. Now, allies. Oh,
and Torterra is here.
Torterra is here, indeed. We've seen it do so much work. Play rough.
Down only does 30%. And there's the
But
shell
that shell
smash.
smash. Is it white herb? Even if it's not.
It's not white herb, but it's still going to do
Yeah.
a ton of damage.
It will take 60 even if Dashbun survives.
And there's the bullet seed.
5 hits. Play rough hits, but it doesn't KO.
Kill. So now this Dashbun is in range of a bullet seed or a headlong rush or earthquake or anything else this Torterra has. Oh, it gets protected. So no bullet seed.
Just for any
a little
HP
bit of
grab.
leftovers recovery.
This is a loaded dice Torterra, though, judging by the lack of white herb and the 4 hits. It simply won't be able to handle this. Of course, maybe no double protect, but
And
even if there was a double, does Lolo have anything in the back to combat this Torterra?
I wonder.
There's no Terra.
It's Terrakion.
But Terrakion, is it
With
going to be...
no Terra.
There's no Terra.
So a headlong rush will just take down this Terrakion.
You don't even have to do that. You can just bullet seed.
Bullet seed. Oh yeah.
Provided
you get guaranteed. Yeah, because like.
Yep.
Oh
yeah.
goodness.
Just laser down this Terrakion.
And so now Lolo with the last mon, and it's
all down to Miss Drevis. But Miss Drevis is not a Pokemon to underestimate.
So it is not a Pokemon. Go down to headlong rush. It has to be a bullet seed. We get 1. We get 2. We get 3. We get 4. And we don't get 5.
Miss Drevis with a lifeline.
Now,
but is this Tatsugiri going to be able to take it out? Is it faster? Miss Drevis does have a speed advantage naturally, and it does have the higher level, but it Terra Steals on the Draining Kiss.
And your champion of the Showdown Throwdown Part 2 is Flowered for Team Gacha.
Our man.
What a match. What a tournament that was.
Incredibly clean play. Even if the Regieleki hiccup did happen, that Terra Steel being saved for the very end really allowed Flower to just seal it up despite that mistake.
Yeah. That yawn onto that Regieleki was very crucial. It could have flipped the game, and you see it slowed down Flower's momentum quite a bit. But the Torterra was able to come and get that shell smash up and start bullet seeding the entire team. Literally 2-shotting that Terrakion there.
There still was maybe hope if the sequence was Miss Drevis first before Terrakion, but that misstep, it just secured Flower that victory.
Yeah. And so yeah, your tournament champion is Flower, with Lolo in second place for Team Fortnite. And in third place, we have, it was Nitek, I believe, right?
Yeah, yes. Razor did get, we did see what happened to Razor back then.
And so I believe that Team Gacha will even get a point bonus for having more players in the top 8. But I'll have to double check on that. I'm not 100% sure.
They certainly get the winning points, though.
Indeed. And that's going to be it for the Showdown Throwdown. Hope you all enjoyed. That was quite entertaining to watch. We've been following along all day, even through the non-streamed matches, and it was quite entertaining. Maybe we can get like a highlight reel going or something like that to show you guys all the incredible plays that have happened today. What would you like to say, Dupes?
I mean, it was a absolute blast to commentate here. Thank you all for having me, and I hope you had as much fun as I did, because these were some incredible sets. I mean, just immaculate gameplay.
Yeah, quite fun. And yeah, of course, thanks for having me. Thanks for throwing this whole thing together, to the whole staff and to Mikey for, getting this tournament going and the whole Fortnite versus Gacha event. It's been great. And there's more games coming this week. Tomorrow, I believe we have, let me check the schedule. Tomorrow is, I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be Guilty Gear. I can't. But we're gonna have to see. But yeah. Yes, great, more games coming this week. I'm pretty excited to watch maybe Splatoon or Overwatch. Those are gonna be well, I almost said Fortnite. Those are gonna be my most hyped ones that I'm excited to see. But yeah, Gacha takes another win.
Yeah,
that's 2 wins now for Team Gacha. So it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty commanding lead to start off for this for this week of the Gacha versus Fortnite.
If you
tournament.
did enjoy our commentary, you can check us out on our Twitters, our other socials.
Are on screen right now at the
Yeah.
bottom right there. And yeah, I
but
think
yeah,
that's everything, isn't it?
yeah.
It was quite fun.
And of course, you can still submit fan art if you want to. I mean, these have been some
Yeah.
incredible hype sets.
Please
If you
do.
do want to submit something inspired by any of these games, just go right ahead. You can add points to your favorite team too.
So, Fortnite, even though you are behind, you can always submit a couple more and get some points out of that. But yes, thank you everybody for joining. Signing off, this is Danchi. Thank you for having me. It has been very fun.
And this is Dupes. See you, everyone.